Welcome to a special New Year's Day podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And the champ is here for our New Year's Day podcast. So had to get at.
I am so glad football season is almost over.
Yeah. Big game this weekend for your Steelers, too, by the way.
Yeah.
When they're in, lose, they go home. Playoffs have started early. For 2 games.
That's crazy.
We'll talk more
All
about
they needed
that
was for Baltimore to lose, but that didn't happen.
No, and now Lamar Jackson saying he's playing, but TJ Watt may play too, so that's encouraging for this. We'll get more into like the sports and all the topics and stuff tomorrow night on our normal podcast. This is a bonus podcast, something we're trying a little bit different this year. We'd like to do some where we just randomly do podcasts here and there, maybe once or twice a month, just whenever we can find the extra time, just to kind of shoot the breeze, enjoy ourselves, really not behold to any structure or anything like that, like we're on the normal podcast. So you're going to see us just hang out, have a good time. I don't know what we're going to end up talking about, to be quite honest with you, because we have nothing planned. I'm usually not one to go live without having any sort of plan. So this is kind of on the flying by the seat of our pants, literally. I mean, like I said, I've got a couple things pulled up in case we just want to, talk about it, but I don't have anything major planned. So we'll just see where this goes and see what happens. It's kind of Brandon and Miranda's brainchild a little bit, which is kind of, we've always kind of had this as a brainchild a little bit for the podcast, but it did kind of become a little more structured and more things like that to kind of get other people involved, like more common ground, like for people to like have a topic to kind of relate to click on the show. This is just us being us. So hope you enjoy that. Maybe you get to know us more that way. So
us being us is crazy.
Like, I know.
I don't know everybody's ready for that kind of fucking.
I don't know if they are either. But yeah, no Matt tonight. He says he probably won't be on tonight, but Aaron may show up here a little bit later, our faceless dragon. But we'll see if he uses our little avatars I made up for everybody, whether he can show his face.
I want to tell you right now, that was fucking cool.
I'll have to play it again for the other guys at some point.
I like that.
Yeah.
I will say that one still of Matt still cracks me up.
I'm looking at him right now, and then
I'll pull these. I'll pull these up here. I know it was like only like a minute, like little intro there, but we do have some of these. We can pull up and show. Like these are just, I don't know. I just kind of got on this whim. I'm like, well, what can I do different for 2026? That's not something that a little bit of the old, a lot of new in the intro, a lot more color, a little more flair to it, kind of like a comic book. That's kind of what I was going for here. But yeah, just the animated logos themselves. I was absolutely thrilled they turned out as good as they did.
Looks really fucking cool. Like, truly.
And to be quite honest, that's all Grok from X.
Really.
Those logos. I just took, I scoured through the old podcasts and just took still shots of all of us for these little squares that we're talking in right now, and took it to Grok and said, hey, turn this into a cartoon comic book logo. And that's what came out. And I'm not going to lie. That's pretty.
Shirt was I wearing in that one? The orange.
Well, here's that one. So I don't know. It's one of your button-down T-shirts or collar.
Oh, I know it's that flannel shirt I have.
Yeah.
Right.
And the one with their dog Loki. He just happened to be in the background of one of Brandon's podcasts, and I was just like, you know what? I wonder if I could crop him in there. I don't even know if he was looking at the camera, but Grok made him look at the camera, so I think it looks great. So I was thrilled with it. Yeah, it's really cool.
I will say, the green mic, because like my microphone changes colors, obviously,
right?
But for it to match the green and then the green, I like that.
Do you see the little logo on your mic, by the way?
Yeah,
little green lantern in there.
Oh, I can't. Hold on, don't change it. I did not see that.
Well, the only reason I thought about that is because if you look at, I don't know how your mic is. It's got like this little bar that goes up the sides and across the top. It almost looks like a little lantern.
Like a lantern.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw that little logo in there, and so I was like, that's pretty cool.
Dope.
Yeah. So we'll move
on. That Loki scout is crazy, and Miranda's. I really like hers too. The yellow one with that smirk on her face.
Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about, but she just happened to turn to the camera and was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "That's a good one." So I threw the yellow through the little Steelers emblem there on there underneath her chin there. So
yeah, I like that too.
Obviously got her politics stuff in there for certain, so it matches her personality.
That dragon is cool too.
And I want to say, and I gave her fire because she's always spitting fire when it comes to the politics.
That yoga fire,
little yoga fire, yeah, for sure. And I think it was her idea, if I'm not mistaken, to come up with the blue and pink dragon when we first started. fit. So I was trying to integrate that a little bit in there, with a little yellow for the Steelers as well. I know Brandon had the purple for the Lost Cartel at one point. Yellow here, and the green was the Green Lantern. Mine was mostly just Colts, IU, and stuff. Most of my hats and things like that. The Dragon's Colts colors, and for Matt, obviously,
the dragon is cute though.
The dragon, I had him sticking his tongue out.
His tongue out is crazy, and then you got him with a bowl of chili. Oh,
yeah. That's
here's the funny thing about that one. He wasn't eating chili for the picture I took. He was actually eating KFC. But it was almost making it look like he was eating trash in the Grok imaging. So I was like, what can I do to make this actually look better? So I was like, replace the chicken with the bowl of chili, and that's what came.
You know what?
Dude,
this reminds me of the bobbleheads that he had made for you guys for his wedding.
Oh yeah.
Like, these are cool. I like them.
Yeah. And like I said, the fact that they came out so detailed, and there were a few that it tried to generate that didn't look like us at all. I was like, no, let's try again. So it took a few tries, but these all came out pretty well. And then of course got our faceless dragon Aaron too. He's not so faceless with these logos, so I'm not sure if he'll still use the eagle or not. But
I
it works.
like the Dungeons and Dragons one with the dice. Yeah.
And the hoodie he was wearing in the photo had the Dungeons and Dragons on the red hoodie, so that came out perfect. I just added the dice, and then the other one he just
fucking cool. Like it really is. That is really cool.
So yeah, I thought it turned out really well. Couple hours the other night. It was like one night work. So
but
you'd be surprised.
I keep saying this shit, and like one of these days I'm just gonna fucking do it. I really want to sit down and mess with this, like with Grok and like some of the AI stuff, because like I have a bunch of ideas that I would love to see if it could be put to paper. Like I did the one time I wanted to see if I could do like a medieval mix between medieval and Green Lantern. And a couple of them came out pretty cool, but it was like I'm learning that you have to be a little bit more detailed as to what you want. So like but it's also a fine line of being overly too detailed to where it just adds extra shit, and you're like, nope, that's not what I meant. Like,
well, like the photo I have, or in the stream starting intro before we hit the main intro of the dragon laying down on the American flag and all that stuff, that took some work to get that to where I wanted it, because Grok was like, you would say like put certain things on like a cup, it would like put it in like this weird writing, like it wouldn't even be English, things like that, just some weird crazy things. So yeah, I'm just surprised all this turned out great. But yeah,
I will say the one picture with me and my beanie in the top one, it looks like I have dreadlocks, and I don't, and it's not the down. Dreadlocks.
Yeah, I think it's either like it might be the cord or whatnot. Yeah. Maybe you had your shirt bunched up a little bit. I don't. Yeah, it does kind of look like there was one where you wore a wig. I thought about adding it. So I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? There's room for expansion. There's room to maybe mix it up a little bit on some of these. So I might make some more logos and kind of mix and match here and there sometimes. But
the one with Loki, the one with Loki is probably my favorite one because it looks the most like me, but it also makes me look like a mix between Ice Cube, and with the skin tone of Ice-T. So
the only reason I wanted to do a few more, because that was the one I made first with Loki, and more I looked at it, I was like, he almost looks angry. I was like, let's try to get a couple of him where he's not so aggressive. But you weren't being upset in the clip. It was just you were explaining a point, and it kind of So it kind of mixes with all your personality. So that's always good.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
whichever one decides to show up.
It helps when Grok has like literally a base to go off of. So if you give it a photo and just say like basically make it a cartoon, it's going to get it almost accurate. But you're right, if you're just explaining something out of thin air, it sometimes doesn't, as well as it should. But this was outstanding. So
I really did. You did it. You fucking knocked it out of the park. Like that is awesome.
And then really simple comic book blank comic book background, stuff. You just mix it with. Actually, I don't know if you noticed it when during the intro, like had this like white like anime looking border around it. So I took that some like off of anime stuff. So there's a little bit of stuff.
I love the comic book kind of feel to it though. Like I really do. Like again, the yellow one of Miranda with the smirk on her face. It looks like it should be at the end of like an episode of like what was that fucking show? Is it Daria or whatever?
Well, hell,
it was on MTV.
Yeah, I can see that. Or for I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but for The Office, they did a lot. They did it with the documentary film crew. A lot of times they look at the camera and smirk. That's kind of what she's doing there. You know, like
speaking of which,
breaking the third wall, or
fourth wall. Yeah,
fourth wall. Yeah.
Either we have to come out to see you, or you got to come out to see us because we have your birthday / Christmas.
Oh yeah. I'm meaning to get out there.
I gotta give it to you.
We'll get it done for sure. But
because I got
teach you all this stuff.
Miranda got me these little things here for my birthday. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to fucking see them, but they're like pops.
Oh, okay. Oh, mini pop? Yeah, I've heard about minis. I don't have any, but
these little Dragon Ball Z ones.
Okay.
And it's got, my main man Piccolo, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Trunks, and Frieza. Fucking dope. Like they come with, it came with its own little stand, like a little box you put them in.
Right.
And these they all connect. So if you get more, they snap on to each other.
Be a lot easier to move around and put on shelves and stuff for sure.
And Jackson's got two.
They come out of the box and everything. Like,
oh wow, those are tiny.
Out.
Hey, how did your sister like her gift?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She thought it was pretty hilarious. I got a video of it actually of her trying to unscrew it because it had it was a little gift box, but it was like made of plastic, and on top it had a screwed bow, and on all four corners or all four sides it had like 7 screws she had to unscrew to get to the present inside. So yeah, it took her, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes maybe to get it off. And not only that, the little key it came with, I guess I bolted it on too tight. It bent the key, so I had to get like a flathead screwdriver. So it worked out. But it was just a little ornament of a s'more from when we went camping and stuff. But it also had a little. I gave it to her also. The actual gag gift came with a little box, like a little ring box. And you pop it open, it has a middle finger. So it was kind of funny. Like a little on a spring, it was hilarious. So she took it in stride. But
the kids, every Christmas we try to, do something. They'll get a bunch of smaller gifts where it's like, oh, okay, cool. But then they'll have like big, that big ticket item or whatever. And this year, they all got controllers for their consoles. But they got gift cards this year, so they could buy whatever they wanted for their respective consoles and whatnot. With the exception of Jackson, because his birthday is also in December, we lumped basically one of his birthday presents in as a Christmas gift. Now, younger me, I was into a lot of shit, whether it was BMXing, football, basketball, we played baseball, we played, I tried my hand at skateboarding, wasn't my thing, but I got into like roller skating in general. But your man got into inline roller skates. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Those were my shit.
Were you on your heels?
Like where they're all one. It's all in one row.
Oh, it was not like those. I got you. Those are like in sneakers or something. Like,
rollerblades.
Yeah, rollerblades.
Yeah.
So I got into rollerblades and heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was deep in the trenches. You know what I mean? Jackson got into fucking tech decking. You remember those things? Those little finger skateboards.
Oh yeah, okay, but I didn't know. I didn't know.
But that started this whole journey.
Really? I never did either.
I was like, "What? Like you're using them with your fingers? Like what?"
Yeah,
okay.
It's
called tech.
They have pants and like.
Oh yeah, I did see some kids using those. It's called tech decking. Is that what you said it was called? Mm-hmm. I never heard of it.
Huh. They're called tech decks. He has a little variable skate park for these things.
Yeah, Grandma got him a whole skate park.
And he's got a bunch more.
With like ramps and chutes and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There's rails and shit you can grind on. Like
it's like a fidget spinner almost before fidget spinners were cool.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. But anyway.
So it was like the boys' version of Beanie Babies, I guess.
No.
Well, that's more of these.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But so he got into that, and there's also they have bikes too, like the BMX bikes, same thing. Just use your fucking fingers. It's weird, but he got into that, which then spurned on this whole thing about him wanting to skateboard. So one of the things he wanted was a skateboard, and we were like, Okay, let's see if we can find him a skate. What do you mean no?
We're
Oh yeah,
like,
well, Miranda
no.
doesn't want him to do it because she doesn't want her baby to get hurt. That's what I mean. Like that's all it is. But Jackson likes to be more extreme. If I had to put all my kids in we've talked about this before, all our kids in a category, I guess Jaden's more of your tech nerd. His is all computers. That's where his interests lie. That's where his expertise.
Unless you need a bug tortured.
Yeah.
Like unless it's a spider. If it's a spider, you better go kill it for him. But if it's like a stink bug or something, he's all about it.
Oh, I got plenty of them around here around fall time. He can come get a bunch of them.
Brother, we have this salt shotgun, okay, for fucking flies and shit.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I knew it was a terrible idea to give it to him to begin with, but we're standing in the kitchen. This was like about a year ago over the summer. We're standing in the kitchen, and I load the damn thing, and he cocks it. Jackson is just standing there, just minding his own fucking business. Jaden immediately turns the gun and fucking fires it. Just fires salt right into his brother. And I'm like, really?
Brother's gonna brother, you know what I mean? Like,
So Jaden is more of the tech kid, you know what I mean? But with weird knowledge of
also
crazy historical shit. He has a deep interest in especially World War II weaponry, like crazy work. His
most fascinating war, in my opinion. So
his taste in music is something that you would have never fucking thought. And I only found it out. Well, we kind of found out together. We were in the car going, I think, to Lark Park or whatever.
Yeah,
Lark Ranch. And I was like, "What do you guys want to listen to?" And my man started naming. We listened to Crazy Train, Black Betty.
Good song.
Like,
Ram
and it was. Yeah, and so his taste in music is also
my taste in music so far.
It is.
I knew those two, and I don't know hardly any music. I'm bad about it.
It's all songs. Like, perfect example. Remember the other day when we were playing D&D, and I just made the joke of having the bard play. Oh fuck, I can't remember the song. Oh,
it was contemporary though for sure.
Oh yeah, the Usher song, and he goes. Hold on, runs to his rooms, comes back, and comes back with a fucking literal medieval version of Usher. Oh yeah, and I was like, no shot, dude.
From YouTube.
And I'm like, yeah, and I go, where the hell did you find this? Literally, the kid says, "Oh, I was playing some game, and he just like he needed some music to go with the ambience." So he just looked it up and then went down a rabbit hole.
That's a rabbit hole.
Well, we keep going down AI generated music rabbit holes, and it's freaking awesome.
Dude, some of these AI songs are fucking amazing. Have you heard any of them?
Hold on, Eric or Brandon. We need to promote Rumble more, and then do like a Rumble only stream where we can actually listen to music.
That's fair.
And
that's fair.
Because like there are, I'll have to send you a couple. There's some renditions of songs that we would listen to, like, you know, songs that we grew up hearing and shit like that, but done in like the 1960s or 1950s style of fucking music. Like one of the biggest ones that went viral was 50 Cent's Many Men, that was done in a 1950s like blues way, and it's all AI. Brother, when I tell you, like,
I can sing it, right?
It sounded like it would have sounded back then, like with the band and all that shit. It was fucking amazing. But anyway, to get back on this, so Jaden is more of your tech kid. Anaya, believe it or not, Anaya is a hell of an artist. Like, have you seen the pictures that Miranda put up?
Not sure.
I don't think I sent them to anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, she got this like, I don't know what you want to call it, like trace pad thing for Christmas.
Oh, sweet.
And so that's what she's been doing. Been drawing. She has an easel. She has paint supplies and all that. That's where her interests lie. Now, Jackson,
I just sent her to the Facebook chat.
Yeah. Jackson, on the other hand, is your more extreme kid. He's the one that wants to do all the sports and the extreme shit. So when he said skateboarding, I'm like, okay. But Miranda said no. But we bought him a skateboard. for his for Christmas. He also has these little training wheel things on the skateboard to where he can learn how to do tricks and the board doesn't roll away. You can take them off, but it's just like these little blocks that you put on the wheels. So it teaches you how to steady on the board. Yeah. That's Anaya.
Well, I know what colors to make her dragon if she ever joins the show. So there you go.
But so he wants to. So the plan is at some point, once he gets good enough on the skateboard and shit, I'm gonna build a little half pipe in the backyard so he can have it back there and he can go back there and shit and skate and all that. But
Brandon's gonna try. He gonna break a hip.
Listen,
No,
Brandon is not.
Brandon,
listen to me. That ship has sailed. You understand me? That ship has sailed, hit the middle of the ocean, hit an iceberg, and it sunk to the bottom.
And his ankles are still broken.
Oh.
Yeah, I am done.
My ankles hurt just thinking about it.
I am done trying to prove myself to these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
last summer, I jumped on the trampoline and thought I was going to die.
Yeah, I am at
trampoline I can
now.
maybe still do, but it's still a little iffy.
Really?
Hell, I half sprinted up the stairs the other night for I don't know what. I just got this urge. I'm gonna try to run up these stairs. I get about 3/4 of the way up the stairs. You know, I'm skipping a stair as I go, right? I don't know why. I just had this urge. I just got this, motivation. And I get about 3/4 of the way up the stairs. My left knee starts. It just bang. I was like, oh shoot. I was like, what did I do that for? You idiot. Then I was like, you're good, right? It hurt if you step a certain way, but I was like, I can't do that no more, man. I'm telling you, I'm getting serious about this, like getting back in the gym stuff. That's ridiculous.
Like, Brandon. Yeah. Today was the first day of the year, and tomorrow's going to be the first day we start working out.
Put it this way. We originally planned to do this show last night, but unfortunately work arose on Brandon's shift where they had to work last night. So we couldn't do it New Year's Eve. So change the plans. We did New Year's Day. Huh?
Yep. We're a day behind.
Exactly. That's fine. It's still celebration. I had these ideas like I'm going to drink like Corona or something to ring in the new year, And I funny enough, I had my sister or stepsister. She got me some Ferrero Rocher candies, which are awesome, by the way. But there's 48 of these. I'm not eating that many. So if you want some, come over. I'll give you a little bit. Yeah. But I'm definitely not eating that many in one sitting. But I was like, I might eat a couple on the podcast and celebrate. So I'm like, tomorrow though, nah. It's serious business. I'm down.
Tomorrow, I gotta go upstairs and I have some fruit that's been soaking in some rum that was too rummy. So I put a juice mix in it. So now I gotta go get it here in a little bit.
She opened the bottle. She opened the jar because we jarred it, right? We did this shit like
Christmas Eve.
Before Christmas Eve, right? Eve. She made this up. And she put it in the fridge. She goes, I'm gonna let it sit until New Year's. I'm like, that's a good idea. That way all the fruit should soak up all the alcohol and the juices from the fruit should meld well and mellow out the alcohol.
Yeah,
that's a lie. It did not.
No,
I
don't know much about it. So.
I took a bite of the pineapple she had in there, and when I tell you, if I would have never told you that was a pineapple, you would have never guessed it was because you could not taste pineapple at all. You just taste straight alcohol. I was like, good luck.
It might make it. I would venture to think that would make it worse.
Yeah, it will. But see, I don't drink a lot.
Much. Yeah, I don't either. So,
but if I like eat it, like Jello shots, I'll eat that shit out of some Jello.
I'm not a big. No offense, I know you guys have had. I've tried a few, but I've never been a big fan of it.
Well, it's only because I don't like drinking a lot. If I want to get a buzz, I'm gonna eat Jello shots or I'd rather. But
I probably drink once, maybe twice a year, or if there's a wedding or something, maybe I'd.
Yeah.
Same with like a cigar. I've smoked one or two cigars in my life. My buddy was getting married the other time. I think his wife was pregnant, maybe. But other than that, I don't think I've ever done. I've never done cigarettes. None of that stuff.
I have drastically. I do mean this. I've drastically stopped drinking as much as I used to. I used to drink a lot, and it was not because of like an incident or anything like that. I think I just naturally just started to dial it back, the older I got, because it was just kind of like
the fun wears off a bit.
Like I it's one of those I've been there, done that type situations. Like I drank long before I was legally of age to do so, but like once I think I hit that little point, it's just like, who's this for? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point anymore? Because I don't have the recovery that I used to. That's for damn sure. So getting drunk now, yeah, I fucking. Yeah, he says it's getting heavy. Just switch his shoulders.
Yeah,
shit for real.
You got to even it out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting it down. Like, what are you thinking? Like,
so
like,
listen,
I can't use the mouse this way though.
I'm gonna change the subject real quick to fantasy football. I was listening to Badlands the other night, and Cam, I guess, lost in their league, and they're supposed to make him do all kinds of. Everybody's going to come up with something for him to do at guard. Okay.
Oh God.
But they need some
ideas,
education on fantasy football. Because at this point, it's up in the air if Cam actually lost.
Wait, what?
It looks like Brad lost. And like, they were talking about it last night. And they're confused. It was their first year, and I'm like, Eric would be able to figure this out for them.
I'd like to know the situation because, now I don't. Obviously, I'm the commissioner of our league, but if you've been in my league in any, length of time at all, I'm not going to pull shenanigans or change out a player midway through a matchup or adjust a score. I'm not going to do that because I know the players that I play with, you guys and our friend Nate and some like our buddy Mike who's in the chat, which we'll get to in just a second. But whenever, if I were to pull something like that, nobody would play with it and play in our league no more. Because why would they if I cheated? Because no way. I mean,
but this is their first year.
I couldn't live with it.
Yeah, this is their first year. I don't even know which app they're using. And I think it was more of a case.
Maybe a setting situation
where
or a tiebreaker.
No, when did we know Matt lost for sure?
Well, we like dead last place, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, in our case, our league, we just go by who was last in the regular season.
See, and I think that's what happened. Regular season, Cam lost. And in the toilet bowl, this last game, Brad won it. So Cam now thinks he won the league, or he's not in last place. Brad would be, but I think it's the case where, just like us,
it would technically be like if you were to go based on the playoff brackets, like a consolation bracket is what they call it for those who don't make a playoffs. In this case, it would be the one who they would be between the two people who lost in the first round. It would be like the last place game. It wouldn't even be the one who wins the consolation bracket. It would be like the dead last there. So that's why I don't do it that way, because it's like I would rather just be like, you sucked all year. You're the one who sucks.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You may get a cheap win in a consolation thing. No, I don't like that. So yeah, we do it a little different in ours, and ours also sets up our standings for the next year for the draft too.
Yeah.
But that's based more on if you win the consolation bracket, you get the number one pick, which our buddy Aaron won this time. He's gonna be the number one draft pick.
How the hell
Miranda was
am I
number
only
two.
gonna score like 50 points?
I know. That's kind of. I'm sure that's what Nate thought for his playoff game too. He laid an egg, which I felt so bad for him because he left 101 points on the bench, and had he played those guys, he might have won. So I think he would have.
I seen that shit. I was like, Nate got to be hurt. I'd have been.
Well, he dealt with injuries all year. The fact that he made the playoffs at all was insane.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, I'm glad I won. But me and our buddy Mike, I better start getting some of his chats. He's going to be mad at me. But we came down to like a 1-point game in the semifinals, I guess, and then I won pretty handily in the final. I didn't even need Bijan Robinson.
Scatterboo, or not? Yeah, Bijan Robinson. That run, 93-yard run. I was like, no fucking way.
Can you imagine if I would have needed him in that game and he'd have come back? He won. My cousin's son's championship in our family league. He never won one before, but Bijan was down by 20. He got 40. So I was like, man, good for you, Mason, by the way. Congrats if you guys ever see this. But yeah, so it's crazy. I love fantasy football, but yeah. But I'm going to get to all of his other chats here, but Mike's like starting off, if it actually works, maybe it don't work tonight for some reason. Hold on.
It's negative.
Mike was like, is it going to work or are you guys going to do okay, here we go. For some reason, that one didn't work. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's right. He said the Commissioner's 2 teams are legit. Absolutely, they are.
That's
no,
crazy.
he gives me a hard time because, like, this one year my roommate played, and he didn't know a whole lot about fantasy football or football in general, but he played to kind of help the league out and to kind of help us, fill the league to 10 players and stuff like that, because we like to play with at least 10. And so I think I don't remember if I won that year or not, but I think I might have made a trade with him at one point. So everybody starts saying, "Oh, I see what it is. He don't know anything about football. So the Commissioner's just making, fleecing him." That wasn't it at all, but that's what they wanted. That was the narrative they went with, as it were. So
that was the narrative they went with.
he wasn't in the league this time, buddy. So this is all me, brother. So just saying, when you're great like I am.
All right.
You don't need to cheat. I mean, I've won this thing 4 times in this league alone.
I literally thought it was gonna be my year. I started off so fucking hot, and then by week 4, it all came crashing down, and I was like, "You son of a bitch!" I was so hurt.
Yeah. Here's the thing: the only time Matt didn't suck, according to Mike, was against me and Brandon. Those the only. I think it was the only 2 wins he got, and I only lost 3 times. It was I think it was Matt. I think Rocky got me one, the guy who was in the runner-up, and I might have been Nate, maybe, or I don't have to go back and look, but I didn't. I was 13-3 on the year. And it was weird because I vividly remember saying at the beginning to myself at the beginning of the year, man, I would like to have one year where I just didn't have to worry about it, but I just was dominant. That was this year, basically. I'm not bragging, but I am. But anyway,
you are
good. I hope you wasted it this year. And
now, but see, I hadn't won one in like 6 or 7 years. I thought I just lost it all.
Well, let's go for another drought here.
Oh, yeah.
I need a win.
Mike apparently was the third guy who beat me first game of the season. So let's get to a couple of his chats here, because he was texting me. He's like, no chats on us. No, we're doing chats, but I was waiting to kind of bring these in naturally. But this one here, he said his daughter Avery wants to say to you guys are doing a great job. Said the other day she really likes the girl on the show, and Chocolate Thunder is funny. So what? No love for the champ? I see how it is. No, I know. I'm just playing. He probably thinks Matt's funny too. We all think Matt's funny. And then he said, of course, he has to rub this one in. Greetings, everyone. Hope everyone who else is stopping to smell the roses tonight?
Not me.
No,
not me.
Yeah, like I said, we'll get more into it tomorrow. But I guess since it did happen, since it did happen today, we'll at least address it a little bit here. Of course, the Indiana Hoosiers spanked that ass. Roll Tide. Get out of here. Indiana Hoosiers 14-0 and are headed to the semifinals of the college football championship playoffs. So crazy. What happened to Ohio State yesterday, brother?
I don't fucking know. I really don't. Like I was so mad watching that game. Like I was like, what are we doing? Did we just fucking forget how to play football? And once again, the defenses were defensing, but it was the offense just couldn't do nothing. Like they could march the ball down the field, but once they hit the red zone, it just died.
Sounds like the Colts season. Sometime.
Oh my God. Well, you
know
what?
Oh yeah, good.
I'm glad that season's over, because
I'm afraid to watch Pittsburgh this week. I'm telling you, because the Browns last week.
But I am glad that the NFL has at least 3 games that are of importance this weekend, and all of them are given their own time slot where there's no other games going on during it. Like on Saturday, you got the Buccaneers and the Panthers winning in. Winner gets the division. Same thing with the Baltimore Ravens and Steelers on Sunday night, winning in, and you get the division. But also the number 1 seed for the NFC, the Seahawks and the 49ers, are on Saturday night. So that's another big one that's actually got some importance to it. They're both in the playoffs still, but yeah. But
we could potentially get a Super Bowl with.
All right, I'm putting this down.
A new team, basically in the Super Bowl. Actually,
it is funny too, because I was going through like I said, some of the old videos we had to kind of get the intro and stuff going, and I come across our early Super Bowl 60 predictions clips that we did, and I was just listening to that a little bit. We were all way off, like we all thought Baltimore, which I mean I guess it's still possible. We all thought the Chiefs, we thought the Bengals would be in it, no chance. We thought Philadelphia, which again still in it, but it's not like clear and cut above everybody else. And then I at the very end of the video I said New England could be sneaky, and that turned out to be true. But everything else, we were all way off about some of the picks for certain.
Hell, Denver is still in there.
The number one seed, I think, at the moment. Yeah. A lot of this stuff can change this weekend due to seeding. I don't think everybody's locked in their spots yet. I think like almost every team can move. But yeah, it's tight. It's real tight,
dude. It's
looking forward to it.
I just want I would love for it to be like just two teams that we haven't seen. I don't want the Bills or the Eagles. I want it to be.
We all thought the Lions too.
Yeah, they're all kind of fucking.
Yeah, we thought. I actually said I thought Lions Bills could be the Super Bowl. Half of it's still alive, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Who'd have thought the Jaguars, the Texans? I mean, Texans, and it's potentially we thought, but not Jacksonville.
Every year too, it seems to be like this weird string of like once one player goes down with a major injury, it seems to be the same injury for a lot of players after that.
ACLs,
this year it's been a lot of ACLs, MCLs, and Achilles like this year. Like
used to be concussions. Those have kind of been mitigated a bit with the kickoff rules. I mean, it still happens here and there. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, knees and Achilles.
Helmets.
Yeah. Hey, but if it's working, I get it. I mean, so I don't know.
But yeah, it's been a lot of Achilles and ACL tears this year.
Mike said, "Who's the surprise team this season?" I'm assuming he means NFL, but you could say if you want to say college. I think the last two seasons it's been Indiana, no doubt about it. But I think this year was more expected. But everybody thought, well, some of the guys are going to move on, go to graduate. They're going to go to the NFL. They're better this year than they were last year so far. And like I said, they spanked. I mean, who'd have thought? Like I think Mike mentioned this on Facebook. He said, if you'd have told me 3 years ago or whatever that Indiana would have beaten Alabama by 35 points, he just said, 38-3. He just said, how did Indiana get the 3 points? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's completely changed now. It's insane. So I'm loving every second of it. And I even said in our private chat too, I nominate Kurt Signetti as the next Colts head coach. But Mike made a good point too, that not all college coaches do well in the NFL, which that is true. But at this point, I'd take the shot at it. Wouldn't you, Brandon? I mean, because I was watching today's game going, this is night and day from the Colts and the Hoosiers, because the Hoosiers believe they can win. They trust their coach. You watch the Colts, it's like there's no sense of urgency, period. And you can say that about a lot of teams in the NFL, really. But yeah, but Mike meant NFL surprise team. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
probably Jacksonville for me, to be honest. Maybe New England.
I was gonna say Jacksonville or New England. Also Denver though. Like I can't.
Yeah, that too.
Denver has been putting it together a lot, and it's. You know who else surprised me? Honestly, fucking Carolina, which is weird.
Yeah, chance to win the division. And we all thought the Bucs would maybe be way better, and they've taken a bit of a step back. Now they've had a lot of injuries they've dealt with on offense, but they've got a lot of them guys back now, and it's like it's just not clicking. So I don't know what it is there, but yeah. Mike also said Miami, I think, is wanting to prove that they indeed belonged in the playoffs over Notre Dame. I'll tell you this right now: Miami's X account, at least, made a post that kind of angered me a little bit, which I thought would be interesting if it ends up being the final. But they said something about along the lines of Ohio State couldn't even beat that soft-ass team in Indiana. And then, of course, Miami beats Ohio State. So I'm kind of hoping that Indiana puts Miami in their place. It would have to be in the finals for the college football championship. But that could end up being the case. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I don't know. But I still, at this point, Indiana, it's gravy to me. I mean, now they got to play Oregon. And then it's the championship game. Now we beat Oregon once this season already by 10 points, but it was a tougher game than Alabama for certain. And this time Oregon don't have the home field either. So I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be, I don't know how the night's game going, but I'm assuming Georgia is winning, but I haven't looked yet. I guess I can check real quick.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if there was another game that was on.
Yeah. Georgia and Ole Miss was supposed to be tonight. Looks like Georgia's winning right now 21-12 in the third quarter. It's not over. Definitely not the barn burner game it was earlier this season. I think it was like a 40-30 something game last time they played this season. And I think that might be the only loss on Ole Miss's record, actually, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, Could be interesting. But Georgia, that would be one to be worried about it. But it would be Georgia and Miami if this continues to hold. So yeah, interesting.
And I hope Georgia beats the shit out of Miami if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know which one's better for Indiana if they were to get by Oregon. That's what I'm more worried about. Yeah, but I guess you got to prove it against either one of them, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I just kind of want to see it against Miami because of the comment, but yeah, that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't. I still can't believe we lost to Miami. Like I was so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody expected that.
No.
And I feel bad because it's like I almost feel like since they lost IU, it just kind of the wheels fell off. I don't know.
And that's what I told Miranda.
I
said it's like that loss to Indiana just deflated the fucking team. Like I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's also a lot of pressure to try to go back to back too.
Yes, true too. That is very true. Mike said, no matter what, though, a Big Ten team will be in the title game for the third straight year. I don't even know what all the teams are that are in the Big Ten right anymore. They got so dang many. Hold on, let me look here. Teams in the Big Ten. Like I said, this is a less structured show, guys, so I can Google all I want. You can't say nothing. Yeah, here we go. Big Ten Conference. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, the Ducks are the big deal. Okay, I mean, I'm sure Mike's right. He knows more about this than I do. Bucks. So yeah, who was Georgia? I didn't think Georgia was in the Big Ten. Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Are they? It doesn't look like it. Are they?
I thought they were.
I don't see it. I see. Yeah. I don't see Georgia. Unless I'm not looking at all of them, but I thought I was. Yeah, if Georgia wins, I'm not so certain, but maybe Mike's right. He knows more about college than me. So yeah, exposing myself. I'm an NFL guy. I've said this. Okay, so Mike's right. Georgia's in the SEC. Okay, so what you said? You said no matter what, a Big Ten team will be in the title game for the third straight year. Okay, yeah, you're right. One team will be. I got you, not both. So it'll be Oregon or Indiana for sure. Yeah, Miami's not a Big Ten either. What am I thinking? All right, so then he said 18 teams in a conference since last year. Good God, so it's the Big 18 now. Jeez,
yeah,
gotcha. And we got someone on Rumble in the chat. Naldera says hi. Oh, that'd be your.
My mom.
Well, hello to you too, for sure.
Well, all righty then.
Well, all righty then. I didn't know who it was, so I saw the picture. I was like, I got it. So yeah, happy to have you for certain. Always.
Hi, Mama.
I always look forward to her at the end of the show. Like I've noticed you sometimes will wait till it's over, like right before it goes off the air. So I always appreciate it. So yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, she's a premium Rumble subscriber now. So
okay.
Yes.
I want to look into that more too. I mean, already premium on X. I might as well add Rumble, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Rumble does seem
without commercials.
Now, yeah, that's the other thing too. That's one of the reasons I'm a subscriber to YouTube because I watch a lot of YouTube. But so if we were to do streams on, is basically anything allowed on Rumble? Is that kind of the?
Yeah.
I know you can say what you want. You don't have to worry about censorship and all that. And I know most of the things we show here, like video wise, YouTube doesn't think, but it does get copyrighted, which means we couldn't monetize it if we wanted to eventually one day, which we ain't at that level yet anyway.
Yeah.
But Rumble probably would just say, play what the hell you want. I don't know.
I'll explain you like this. Badlands, they got their YouTube taken down so many times that he just gave up for a while. But back when a few months ago, when they reinstated a bunch of YouTube channels, they got theirs reinstated. So John went back and they're still waiting for monetization. I think they may have gotten it so far now, but like every day, their daily gets flagged because of the music in it. So it's just there for people that want to watch it on YouTube, but they don't really care.
Yeah, like the music we use here for the intros and outros and stuff, it's strictly non-copyrighted music. I've had to scour, find places, and I think I found a good place to get some new music. I mean, our theme has been the same for a long time, just because I think it's our theme at this point.
Yeah.
I feel I was looking around, going, "Is there another better theme for the intro?" When I was going to update it, I was like, I can't really find one I really like more right now, so I just stuck with it. But yeah, like during the stream starting videos, I try to change it up a little bit. So I found a place that's pretty good with the copyright version of it, so we don't get trouble. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, it's just music, you know. But I understand.
Yeah, and it's all on YouTube. Like we're not,
you know. But I guess now I understand a little bit if, like, say, a YouTuber makes music and he puts it on his channel and he doesn't want anybody else to use it unless either he gets credit or gets paid for it because it is his. But if it's just like a band, they're probably getting paid by YouTube just to have it on YouTube anyway.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand what the point is.
That's always weird to me how that fucking works there. Like you put the music on there for people to have access to it, but then you can't use it. But you can listen to it all you fucking want. You're still getting paid regardless because it's on the platform and it's still
and you'll let me download it. Like I can download it and have it offline. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean they've got it to where you can share it. There's plenty of programs on there. If you put the YouTube link in there, it'll rip the song off of, and you can put it on your phone or wherever you want it.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's like I've not been able to find a song yet that I've searched for on YouTube. It's available. All music is basically available on YouTube now. It's like so it's insane. And so I don't know if you wanted to talk about this. I know Miranda kind of brought it up earlier in our chat. Speaking of music, MTV's dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh I mean, man. Yeah, she showed me that. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought this was interesting because that's literally as long as I've been alive on the earth, 1981 to 2025. We're 2026 now.
Oh, wow.
So I have now officially outlived MTV, basically. Close to it at least. So yeah, 44 years. I just remember this was actually about music.
In 19, like how it, so many
music videos.
But see, I feel like too with MTV, once YouTube showed up, shit like that kind of died off.
It's like Blockbuster and Netflix, like
because like MTV used to be like legit just music all the fucking time, and then they started adding like shows like Beavis and Butthead, Dory,
which were fine because you mean obviously to play music all the time, but even like the countdown shows like top 20 of the week or whatever it was, I actually got into some of those when I was young. That's how I learned a lot of my music back then. They had better music in my opinion too, but yeah, some of it got a little out of hand, Real World and stuff like that.
But once they started doing that shit, then they did those what was that 16 and Pregnant or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that shit, that's what MTV lost it for me. But like
the only good thing out of the Real World was the Miz eventually.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But he's that's what he is, the character.
But the Real World literally spurned all like it was the catalyst for shows like Big Brother and shit. Because like
somebody let Loki out. I'm gonna go let him in.
That's fine.
Okay. Big Brother was literally like, I guess, like a little wilder version. It was less partying in the summer atmosphere, like with spring break and all that shit. And more of a game show, so to speak, but it still had all the drama that the Real World had in it. Just the Real World wasn't a game show. It was, but you know what I mean? Like, it was so fucking weird. But I used to love the 90s on MTV. Like that was my show. That's what I used to watch all the time.
Beavis and Butthead let me see a lot of bands I never really heard of. Of course, the commentary was great too.
Yeah, but Beavis and Butthead was like a what's the name of that show? Is it Mystery Science Theater or whatever?
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
But it was with music.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead was like a huge thing for MTV too.
I need to get caught up on this season because Beavis and Butthead is back again. They're on, I think, either Paramount Plus or Comedy Central now. I think Comedy Central. But now instead of music videos, which maybe they do it here and there, but like they like do commentary on like YouTube videos and TikToks and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's actually pretty funny. So they kind of modernized it a bit. So yeah, I thought it was really good. So the last 3 seasons have been pretty funny from what I've seen of them. So yeah. See here, Mike said MTV died years ago. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, because after they really got away from music, which was their sole purpose, it kind of killed it. But yeah, so I'm just kind of surprised it took this long, really, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can pull this down here and get back to the big screen here. All right. He said, let's see here. Oh, when they started doing reality crap like My Super Sweet 16, that's what I mean, that's a lot of it. I mean, because I'm sure it was fine for a while because that was kind of the the thing at the time, but eventually people just got tired of watching shows like that. I think
I feel like reality shows got, what's the word?
Certain ones may still be popular, but
I think they were overdone, and then they turned into more of a kind of like a scripted soap opera with this element of is supposed to be reality. Like, you get what I'm saying? It wasn't really a reality. It was like a show.
There's Loki.
And it was like, there's Loki.
That's how he got in the cartoon logo.
Yeah.
It's like, what's up?
You gonna lay down?
His official podcast mascot. That Matt's cat, or I'm sorry, cats plural. You got 2 dogs too, and a cat, but Loki's the only one that's camera friendly, apparently.
Yeah, Ray don't do cameras.
No.
But like, and this is why I hate reality shows too, because like it's not reality, dude. It's like this scripted. Like, who the fuck sits in a closet in front of a camera to bitch about the people outside, thinking they're not gonna fucking find out? And now, like, and the drama sometimes, no, not sometimes, pretty much all the time in these shows, it's scripted. Like,
yeah, sometimes, yeah.
It's like,
I will say this though, I've gotten into one my dad and stepmom like watching. It's called Naked and Afraid. Have you ever heard of that? It's more of a competition type thing, really. But you're naked in the wilderness. You know, you got limited resources, and you've got no food, no water. You have to fend for yourself and survive 40 days and get extracted at the end of. And you got to travel to an extraction point at the end of those 40 days if you make it that long. But me, I know myself living in the jungle, naked, especially, but no way of survival. Oh yeah, I wouldn't make it, but it's fascinating. But even then, I feel like it's scripted to some respect, maybe for sure. But
it's just like with those like Survivor Man and shit like that. Like, I used to love watching those shows. And it is real to an extent, but obviously, like, there's got to be some stuff that's. What was that? What was the other guy's name? Not Bear Grylls. Yeah, it was Bear Grylls, and I can't remember the guy's name who did Survivor Man. I like Survivor Man more than I like Bear Grylls. One, because Survivor Man was more authentic to the whole thing. Like, his was more like real, real. Like, nobody else traveled with him. It was just him. With Bear Grylls, he had a cameraman, and there was somebody else that was there with him. You never saw him, obviously. Now, the trade-off being, like, supposedly with Bear Grylls, and he made the structures, he stayed in the structures, and the cameraman and them, they had tents or whatever, or there were sometimes they would get like shipped off somewhere, and then they would come back and meet him the next day or whatever, and they would pick up where they left off. With the guy in Survivor Man, it was just him and his camera. So like all his shots, he would set it, and that's I find this part to be funny because I've never seen it in the wild, but I've seen videos of people seeing influencers do shit like this, where they'll set the camera up over here and then go completely over there just to get a shot of them walking back up.
Girls in the gym, here's the camera. I gotta do my squats.
Yeah, like that's insane to me. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got that kind of time or patience. You know what I mean?
I don't need to show the world everything either, like.
But a lot of it's only for clicks and shit. A lot of it's you they're trying to get these moments, especially in the gym.
Yeah.
Because it's not about the workout. Let's be honest.
A lot of times they want to catch guys looking at them too, so they can make a.
And they do the things required for that to happen. But then, because they want the conflict to prove whatever, and it's like
attention, whatever it may be. Yeah,
that is so wild to me that's what you set out to do today. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you woke up thought this would be an idea
with the thought of like what?
And then they'll say, "Oh no, I literally just trying to record my form," which in some cases may be true so you can improve, but most cases no. But that's
it's not
at all.
You literally you were doing what was required to get the reaction that you got, so you can now post this video and make money off of it. And that shit blows my mind. That like you go through all this shit to set this camera up over here, and then for you to walk, like that shit is crazy to me. Like You'll set it up across the street just to get it the B-roll of you walking to wherever this is. Why?
Why wouldn't you
Like-
edit that part out? You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to show us where you cut and then start the video there? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that
it's
shit
called
is
editing, guys. It's
jarring.
actually a great thing. I use it all the time. You know, it's okay.
So weird that like you in unless you're a food reviewer, and I watched a lot of food reviews, you know that. We've talked about a lot of them. We've looked at a lot of them. When you set up a camera just to take a photo of your food and then that's it.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I don't get that part either.
Or like, what was the guy? Is it Hell's Kitchen, the one who always yells at the people he works
Yeah.
with? The restaurant owner?
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
I'm like, yeah, Gordon Ramsay. I'm like, don't get me wrong, maybe he's just very particular because he's a chef, but at the same time, it's like some of that is they know going in they're going to get yelled at. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's part of the shtick. You know what I mean? You know who he is, first of all, at this point, anyway, even if it wasn't scripted. But yeah, come on, man. Let's see here. Mike has a few chats here we'll get to. He said, my wife used to watch shows like 90 Day Fiance and Sister Wives. So damn scripted, it's pathetic. He also said that Eric naked would be the part to be afraid of, and naked and afraid. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not going to put myself on camera. Trust me. Nobody wants to see this. Or they do. Maybe they don't. I don't know.
But
you know,
here's the question. Here's the question. Would you ever do a survival show like that?
Clothes, yeah, but see, even then, if I was close, I'm still not the most. I mean, my buddy Horton Jordan, they know I'm not like the biggest survivalist.
What
for sure.
Survivor Island or whatever. Would you do like one of those competitions? Like, would you do something like that? Like, if you could have auditioned for at the height of its time, like there was Fear Factor, there was Survivor.
Fear Factor, I wouldn't get past the second round. I wouldn't get past the first round, probably. Second, even if I somehow got past the physical agility test in the first round on Fear Factor, the second round, like in a pod with snakes or spiders or eating cow testicles, not doing it. I mean, I'd be like, I'm out. You just tell me which it is, and I'll walk out.
Like there's like $1 million on the line, right? So like,
I know
you wouldn't even try.
I mean, probably not, because Fear Factor, I know I'd be out in the second round. But a survivalist thing, maybe. But even then, like, if you don't have any provisions, like, I mean, if you get like to choose a few things, fine. But even then, I don't know. I'm probably like uber privileged and never had to live off the land, so to speak. So I wouldn't be very good at it. I probably wouldn't make it. I mean, don't get me wrong. You could tap out before you die in these shows, but at the same time, a lot of these guys get real sick and stuff, assuming it's not scripted too. But
you never thought about, like, in the height of the time of these reality shows and these game shows, you never thought about, like, oh, I could probably do something like that.
I mean, maybe some game shows, like if you're talking like Wheel of Fortune or Price is Right, or maybe something like that I could do. But when it comes to like survival or something, probably not. I probably wouldn't be very good at it. I mean, I'm so used to my air conditioned, like I've never really had to,
so spoiled.
Hell, you can ask my buddies that I go camping with. Sometimes I can't catch a fish to save my life. Like literally, like if I had to hunt for my food, I'm screwed. Like I mean, I guess if it became life or death, you'd learn really quick. But outside of that, you have to boil your water, that sort of thing. Like otherwise, you're going to get all sorts of. I don't know. Well, you think you'd be better at it? Do you think you could do it?
No, hell no, no.
He's like, no. I'm just asking you. Yeah,
I know me. What? Would I try it? Sure. Like Fear Factor, I think if I auditioned for these shows, and I think if I had a chance at any of them to win or even compete in, I guess I would have to give the edge to oh my god. It smells like straight rum. It's ridiculous.
What'd she give you? Couldn't see it.
A bowl of fruit.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So it's purple because she
Uh-huh.
put blueberries in it. So now the pineapples are actually purple, which is insane. But no,
he's
I think
he's gonna be
I
feeling
was,
it by the end of the night.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
if I was
Out on the
going
road.
to do a reality show, for me, it would have to be on like Big Brother or something, just because. I mean, you know me, like you know my personality, you know how I am, and you know how good I am at lying to people with a straight face.
Or at least you're good at attempting. Sometimes,
I mean, there are sometimes, yeah, where it's too good and I can't hide
like
it.
there's a lot of times just like, nah, that's your sauce right now. But
Yeah.
yeah,
There are times where
it's gotten to the point you're so good at lying though. When we play Among Us, everybody just votes you off, even if you're innocent. They don't trust
yeah,
you.
and I
no
don't
more.
even do shit, you motherfuckers.
I find it hilarious. You're like, it ain't me. I'm like, it's
It ain't
probably
me.
him.
Nah,
It's probably him.
Probably him though.
It don't
But it's
matter.
not. Nah, it is though. It is.
A lot of
And
times it is.
You set me up that one game. That last game we played, I saw you kill it, and I was like,
Yeah, I did it, and I didn't realize you were there, and I got busted on that.
And then I took the fall. Like, are you fucking?
Yeah,
kidding me?
I was like, I was happy that you actually, paid for my sin, but at the same time, yeah, it was great for sure. Let's see here. Some of these other chats here. Mike said that pro wrestling is more real than reality TV. Hell, even the NFL is less scripted than reality TV. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
true.
I mean,
That's
and look, we're mocking like reality. Like, if you like it, more power to you.
Hey,
You do you, boo boo.
Yeah,
I mean, we love pro wrestling, so it's like, everybody's like, well, it's fake, right? Yeah, but so is watching a movie.
Yeah,
it's it's a show, it's the same thing.
But it's just
a little
like
more physicality.
But with reality TV though, they market it off of it being 100% real. Like, these are real, and it's like, it's not though. With wrestling, you know what you're getting into. You know what this is. With that's a new.
I was gonna say that's a new addition.
Yeah.
Hello.
There's
this name. Well, we need a name for him.
Oh, okay.
Because this one has a name.
How many you got now? You got 3 now?
This
2.
one is like.
No, we have 3 cats altogether now.
Oh, I was gonna say, what happened to Oscar? Okay.
No. So really that's Zyker.
One of them could be Meyer.
Meyer.
From Oscar and Meyer. Anyway,
Oscar and Meyer.
One could be Wiener. Oscar Meyer Wiener.
So the small one, Miranda has in her hand, name is Zyker. Zyker. Zyker.
Zyker.
But there's a meaning behind it. Anaya gave that one that name.
I'll send you the meaning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And don't know where she heard this word from.
She said she just made it up or like thought of it herself.
Kind of like Zach Ryder, but Riker. Zach Riker,
yes.
Zyker.
Yeah.
I like it.
The other one doesn't have a name yet, but that
come from that herd you told me about? The litter that was like a bunch of
cats? No, these two. So my friend, can you read them? Yeah, you guys can go upstairs.
Yay!
They love him.
Oh, he's cute. He, right? He or she?
Yeah, they're both boys.
They're both boys.
So my friend has some kitties, and she's planning on opening a kitty rescue adoption center. Nice. So everybody around town knows this, and whenever they have kitties that they can
they just take them to her.
They just take them to her. Well. So I think it was like Sunday or Monday night. These 2 teenagers come in with these 2 kittens that their pit bull tried to eat.
Oh no.
I think it was Zyker that got the brunt of it because he is terrified of Loki. But the other one loves Loki. So we're getting
he's like, that looks like the same dog that yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And you know how
Loki's a big baby though.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Loki's too inquisitive. He wants to play and all this.
Yeah.
And the smaller one is terrified. Like, he'll back into the corner and he'll just.
He got my nose earlier.
20 times his size too.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. But
he hisses and claws at Loki. It's cute. He's very intimidating.
As long as you
Yeah,
don't
right.
I don't know how you guys feel about declawing, but as long as you don't do that,
No.
you'll always have a defense on the cat or on the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
So that dog won't want any part of them razor blades.
So
For sure.
No,
I don't
because
know, 'cause
Loki's
he-
afraid of Oscar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oscar's a little
Well,
shit.
Oscar tries.
He's like an
Oscar tries
orange,
to fight
redheaded,
Loki.
you know.
how's Oscar taking the new too? That's
He's
always a thing. Matt's going through that now too.
he's less than a year old. He'll be a year old in April.
Hmm.
But the attitude that this cat has, it's
Orange
like,
cat. So
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like a teenage / I was an only child type.
Yeah. Till
Now
you
my
there's
way or
show
the
up.
more.
highway. Yeah.
Yeah, and like he's got the dogs afraid of him.
Mm-hmm.
But now these cats, Jackson, they're Maine Coons. I don't know if you know anything about them.
They
Heard of
get
them,
pretty fucking big.
Yeah, they're
They
the
look pretty good
of
size
a
now.
small dog
Yeah.
at full.
Yeah.
So
Let me see if I can pull up a picture of a full-grown Maine Coon cat.
All right. Yeah, you guys share for a change.
Gosh,
yeah, yeah. See, while you do that, I'm gonna catch up on a couple more of these chats here real quick. Just let's see here. I want to make sure I can get them all. Okay, it looks like Mike said, Brandon, speaking of the trying out for reality shows, and we were talking a little bit about pro wrestling is more real than some reality shows. He said, did you ever try out for Tough Enough?
No, but I thought about it, and like I legit. So like in Ohio, besides Al Snow's school, which was in Lima, the other closest one was in Whitefall, PA, but it was run by Alpha. You know who Alpha is? Alpha of the Wild Samoans.
The Wild Samoans, yep. Roman Reigns family.
When I started wrestling, and it was one of the only other times my dad actually, I don't know, took interest in what I was doing. Anyway, he came to a show where he got hit with a light tube in the crowd. It was crazy. Anyway, he offered for me to go to one of these schools. At the time, we had Jaden and stuff, and I just didn't have the time or freedom to do so because I was working also. So I never did. But I thought about, now this was back when I think Maven was in Tough Enough. You're not going out there right now, so calm down. You know they're upstairs.
And this is why he's in the picture.
But no, I did think about it. I really did, but I don't know if I could have done it back then because it was.
I'm glad he did.
Just like,
I mean, not that I want to shit on his dreams. We didn't have
I didn't have
the ambition to travel and do things like that.
It's a whole different life. It really is.
Yeah.
You know, I don't blame you. I don't think
especially
I could.
Being at that point, and being in my early 20s at that point with a kid and trying to do all of that, it would have just been a nightmare.
It'd been easy for me, but I wasn't talented enough or, physically able, that sort of thing. So, well, I mean, not like I'm like,
I think you could have pulled it off.
I don't think I could be. I don't know if I could have been a wrestler though. I really
What
don't.
sucked too back then when Jaden was born, I was doing security, and like I was on second shift and working weekends. Like I hated my job back then, but it was hard enough just to do the shows that he did do.
No, I'm just and again, no offense when I asked it, but have you liked the job? Because I know you hated where we work. But
when I was store manager at Dollar General, I liked that.
Okay.
But that was in my early 20s without kids. Once when I first started at Cook, I loved it. Like, but now not so much.
You kind of saw too much of it, I think.
Yeah, and I devoted like my kids up until the point that I quit.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Cook more than I saw them, and I don't like that.
That's why if I can help it now, I don't do much more than 40 hours a week, mostly just for my sanity and then
and that's the thing. We were working as much overtime as we could.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of mandatory overtime this year, early last year.
But back then, we were trying to buy a house, so like we were willingly working all the time.
But it weighs on you eventually. It really does.
9 years of that bullshit, it does.
Yeah, I have to
So
take more
these are-
breaks. Yeah. So okay, so these are the type
These
of
are
cats.
Maine Coon cats right here. Yeah.
Oh, because it's got like a mane. I got you. Okay. Duh.
Dude, some of these cats are adorable though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the color of the two you have.
Mhm.
I'm gonna send 2 pictures
More
to
like
the chat.
this right
because,
here.
like, you can
I wonder when
really
they
see
get their
the
mane, because the ones you had don't have their manes yet, obviously. I don't know what. how
No,
old they
not
are.
yet. But this right here is more the color of the ones that we have.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I like the color scheme. It'll be a
Like,
different
look at this
contrast too to the orange cat too. So, oh,
Yeah,
that
like
one looks
this one
mean.
right here.
Look at a baby lion. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
in the
yo,
cheeks.
there you go.
Oh.
That cat's like, what are you doing? Like, oh, if we get on the cat videos, this will be a 5-hour stream.
Oh, I've got cat videos I can send right now. They were
Sweet.
playing on our bed earlier.
Chasing
Oh
Loki
yeah,
around
the
the
one
house.
video. Oh my god, dude.
Well, see, now what you got to do is
They
you got to
are-
get
they
him somehow
are
to sit behind
fucking
Miranda. We could have like 3 cats on his shoulders on like some of these
Yeah.
logos. I can make it work. You get him in frame. You get him in frame. I can probably make it work. I know Matt's going to be like, oh, I want one with
But yeah, we have those
gas
two
brand.
now. We got those two now, and it's.
Oops. Oh, my
I
bad.
guess in a sense, it's one of those situations where like, why not? You know what I mean? Like we keep talking about like I want to get some fish. I got to get my koi pond put in, which I gotta.
Just have
That's
a
gonna
good
be my thing.
deterrent for the cats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a good tank to
I'm
where
a-
they can't
I'm-
get in it or knock it
At
over.
this point right now, with 3 cats running around here, I don't think I'm getting a fucking fish tank. You know what I mean? Unless it's in my room. But at the same time, that's not a thing because like Oscar, listen, I know Jackson loves this fucking cat, but Oscar is the most disrespectful fucking animal I've ever had.
He's a cat. Like it's
He
their world.
does-
You're just living in it. You know that, right?
Oscar literally does not care about you and your personal space.
Mm-mm.
Like he climbs up
No,
on my. Like,
It's
he
not your
jumps up on my
space. It's
desk
his.
because he wants to get and sit behind my fucking window or sit and look out my window. When he has his own fucking window, he can go look out. He's gonna see the same thing he sees out of my window out of his. But then he gets up here and he knocks all my shit over and then
Brandon,
Fuck
share
off.
your screen
That's
again. And go to the. Oh, you don't have Facebook. Do you have Facebook open
I don't
on
have
your
Facebook.
computer?
no, I do not.
Well, Eric,
I don't have
share your
Facebook
screen.
on
I
my
Again.
do.
computer.
Okay, it's in the chat.
So yeah, there's pictures of all 3
Nice.
and the name of the cat, meaning.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm a little more experienced at the pulling up photos, so I'm a little maybe a
I
little quicker
do
on the
not
draw.
have.
Oh, these are great. He's got a little roughage down there on his chest a
Mhm.
little bit.
Mhm.
You getting there? Well, let's see. I want to make sure I. Oh, see that's the thing.
So-
Maybe not on Facebook. I'm not looking. Here we go. There we go.
Yeah, that's the meaning of his name right there. Oh, that one is adorable.
Well, this one. What? Where?
Okay,
If
so
you go
that's
back to one.
Zyker.
Oh, I got you. That was that picture I had up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's-
there's
There's
Oscar.
Oscar.
he getting
He
big.
was sleeping with his face like under himself.
Like neck down.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I wonder why they do
really
that.
Cute.
He's tired, but
Yeah.
they do that sometimes. It's kind of cute though. Okay, let me see if I can flip. Okay, this thing here.
Yeah, that's the name of his name.
It's a modern name. I don't know if you can read it, but I'll read it to you. It's a modern name with potential Arabic and African roots, meaning to remember, or a gift in African, carrying connotations of spiritual mindfulness or a precious present. It's also related to Hebrew names, meaning God will strengthen, or Chinese characters for noble gem, Zyker, Zyker. I like the meanings. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Anaya's the one who came up with that name, so that's his name. The other one, he does not have a name.
And she knew the meaning behind it when she came
No,
up with it?
Oh, no.
Got you.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
even cooler.
what made it so special. I showed my friend who we got them from, and
And-
it actually made her
that's-
tear up, just like it did me.
And that's Zyker.
Yep.
Okay. And so this is the nameless one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, Jackson said he wanted to name him something fast, like the Flash, because he had the zoomies last night. He was running around, but I don't really like the Flash for that kitty. So if anybody else could think of something that would suit him,
I'm fast, boy.
We're open to
I'm fast, boy. I'm fast, boy.
Okay, quit. Jeez. Anyway, try to do something funny and it just goes nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loki,
So,
go lay down.
I mean, I don't what I'd say like Quicksilver, but and he's kind of silver, but yeah. I'm sticking with comic
we
book.
could call him Q for short.
Yeah, there you go. Ah,
I still,
come here, letter 17.
Yeah.
so he's the one, but he's also
Cat's
the one
like,
that's a little
"Hell."
more feisty than the other one. So like, I told Jackson, I said, you just name him Ares. And when you got Loki,
That's a good
I
one.
said you could just name him Ares.
Kind of like a mythical god type thing, or
Mm-hmm.
Greek god, whatever you want to call him. Norse god, whatever. There's all sorts of different like.
If I was sticking with the whole Norse mythology thing, then I had a name for him too. But I was like, Hades won't work because he's not black.
That may be
If it
more
was a
Oscar,
black cat, it would
like because
work.
he's got like
he's
causing
legitimate.
havoc.
Well, if they don't pick something soon, I'm just gonna start calling him 2 for the other one.
Yeah. The other white meat.
Yeah.
That's terrible. White Vision. That's what
That's
he's calling.
wild. No,
If he was a white cat, if I ever get a white cat again, that is his name. White Vision.
White Vision.
I had this white cat. His name was Silky, and he would always get locked in the freaking refrigerator. Mom, do you remember that cat?
Why did he
still
go to the
listening?
refrigerator?
I know you're making cigarettes right now, so if you can't answer, I'm sorry.
I always said if I got another black cat, it'd be T'Challa.
Ah.
I like that.
Well, listen, Eric. My friend's going to open up a cat cafe, and you can come find a kitty to adopt. These cats are already used to being home by themselves for a long period of time.
Hell, they may not want to leave the cafe. It might be better there than anywhere else.
Well,
some of those cafes are nice. You know what I mean? Like pampered cats in those places.
Well, right now they're okay. Hi, Mom. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're not ready to be adopted out yet, but soon.
Right. It's always in the back of my mind. I just got to figure out if I can handle it financially. It's been tight sometimes here as of late. So come on, big beautiful Bill and those refund
you know what? I was like, Eric won the championship. At least I can like
not have to stress so much on the. Yeah, I got you. I appreciate it. It helped a little. Don't get me wrong. It was had a good time too right after Christmas. It's always a good place.
I still can't believe you fucking won. Like I try.
Not only that, Again, I don't want to brag because I feel bad doing it, but
no, you don't. Don't. And here's the thing.
No,
this is the one thing I say. Like you won. Like you won.
I know.
Like, I hate when you guys do this shit. You won.
All right, fine. I own it.
Listen,
I
wholeheartedly believe Eric that he feels bad because even in like a normal football game, he doesn't like to jinx it.
Yeah, so, it's a karma thing for me because I know if I do, I'll lose the next 10 years. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's the same way with me. I try not to be like me, but I can't help it sometimes, and then I feel bad.
Listen, okay, hold on. Let me.
It was like when we beat Ohio State, IU. Especially in your house, I wasn't doing it. But at the same time, when I got my car, I went hoo real loud too on the way home. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was excited, you know. But at the same time, I was like, it was a close game though. You can't brag too much, you know, because then you'll jinx them the rest of the way.
Yeah.
So, you know,
it's like we were watching when we were over at Aaron's house last weekend. We were watching the Ravens,
Lord.
And like. He's like, why can't you just be happy that they won? And I'm like, because it's the Ravens. Like, no.
I feel the same way with anybody in my division or New England. So
yeah. So, but Aaron
understand.
He doesn't get it, and I feel bad that Aaron doesn't get it.
Is he just? I mean, I know he probably don't watch football as much as us, but is he like really new to football at all?
Yes, in the sense of like, he's never really. I guess cared for sports like that. Look,
he pops up right now. It's gonna be.
We all know. Now he is asleep.
Oh, of course he is.
I talked to him. I talked to Ashley because he did not sleep when he got home.
Why do I get the
He's been
feeling
up-
these bonus podcasts is going to be just us three for the most part?
and
I hope
fine
that's
if
not
we get
true.
the best conversation.
Well, I'm trying to get
Fair
Zoom
enough.
back, but he didn't answer me.
I mean, we need more friends. Get online.
with
Anyway.
with Aaron, we know where his interests lie. Like legitimately, Aaron is, and I mean this in the best way possible. Aaron is the definition of a nerd, and it's not. I'm not shitting on him because I'm a nerd, but
So am I. Yeah. Everybody's a nerd about
so
something.
his interests, yeah, but his interests lie in that alone.
Mine's politics, and nobody
Football
wants to talk about it.
was football was something that was there, but it wasn't. Obviously, he's from Utah too, so like they didn't really have, or not Utah,
Yeah, no, it's Utah. You're right.
and they don't really have a football team in Utah.
True too.
I mean, they have basketball. They just
Got
got
a lot of
hockey
teams
team.
around them, though. You know.
Yeah, but
But-
that's again, you know how he chose the Ravens because I think it was one of his brother or somebody was a
His brother and dad
fan
were
of-
Eagles fans, and he
Eagles
wasn't
fans.
allowed to be.
Yeah,
So he
so
went with
he
the
had
other
to
bird.
choose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
that's
exactly
exactly
what it
what he
was.
did.
It's
Man,
like
I
it's
ate
the
almost
whole
all my fruit.
it's the whole. I'm gonna pick them because they're smiling all over again. He picked them because
Yeah.
they were a different type of bird in the
Yeah.
NFL, even though he
Yeah.
had probably
Yeah.
a couple others to choose from. But he probably picked the best one. To
Yeah.
be quite honest, outside of the Philadelphia Eagles, no offense, Ty, if you're watching. But you know,
But I will
they're
say
the defending
this:
champs, but they're not. So
he has kind of like really locked in on football now that when he started playing with us, right? When he did the fantasy, to where like the first time he actually got to watch a football game when we were at his house. That's the first time he watched the Ravens play.
Mhm.
And to watch
serious?
him, yes, to watch him watch that shit was hilarious because
I
he
don't think
was
I've
like,
ever seen him watch a football game. To be
Uh-uh.
honest, I don't think.
other than the Super Bowl,
Well,
that
You know
one
what?
time when he's
Yeah.
Last
Well,
year.
I know I mentioned and like we in our private chat about maybe doing like a Rumble watch along. Part of me wants to watch the Rumble with Aaron just to see whether it be on stream or in person, just to see how, because I don't know if I've seen much wrestling with him either, to be honest.
uh
I know I watched the Rumble last year with you, but I went live, so me and Mike did both, and our buddy Chris. But
you've never watched wrestling with him? No.
I
don't think
I
so.
don't
yeah,
think.
I don't
unless he
think
was at a
has,
WrestleMania
but
one year, maybe, but that'd be about it.
we
But I haven't been able to.
had
I didn't go to WrestleMania with you guys last year because I fell on Easter. Thank God I didn't do that this
Mhm.
year. It'll be on, I think, like a week or two before or something like that. Or maybe
Yeah,
after.
Easter's
Yeah,
on
then
board.
you got to watch a Rumble with him then.
If we don't do it
'Cause, like-
live on air, we'll do it in person at least. We'll do something. But
he got into
that's what I
it.
want to talk
Speaking
about.
of in person, the Super Bowl. That's a go. Brandon's off that night, so
Good. Yeah, I originally had that down as maybe as a watch along too, but now we'll just do that one in person. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was just sitting there
Watch.
thinking, what things can we watch maybe for the stream? But I don't want to take away getting together like as a group too and hanging out
Yeah.
too. That's
well,
the thing.
unless
about
we
doing
get a
both.
snowstorm or something.
Yeah.
In that case, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
doing it on here then. for
Big
sure. It's
dog.
safer.
I made chicken fucking queso the other day.
Oh God.
Like
That sounds good.
from scratch, big dog. Like I made
Man, I'm
chicken
trying to be
queso.
better starting tomorrow. When you
That
guys bring
shit
up that.
was
Okay.
fire.
Super Bowl's an exception. You know, like if
Yeah.
I'm good between now and Super Bowl, I'll eat the hell out of it.
I'm
For
gonna make
sure.
some-
Make
I'm
two bowls.
gonna
You know what I
make,
mean? Like,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
make
gonna
some
have to
steak.
figure out who's all coming. Oh, hey, Damon.
hey,
Hey,
man, you ought to join us sometime on here, man. I know at
Yeah.
one point you had like some stuff for like streaming and things, but let us know if you're ever interested for sure. But we're good to see you watching us though for sure. Good
Yo,
to have you.
Miranda,
What are you
that
what are you booing about though? That's
yes.
we done bad mouthing the Patriots, so I know it ain't that.
I think that's more of a boo, like hi, boo.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, scareboo. Hey, how
Yeah.
was a couple months ago, but
Is
still
it
glad you're here.
Scataboo?
Scataboo, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And Mike was talking about, karma and stuff we were talking about a little bit, bragging too much. He said, as Jerry Lawler would say from time to time, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later. That's yeah. How many times have we seen that happen, especially in politics? Like, you know what I mean?
Here's
Like,
the thing.
or it,
I
matter.
try to be a humble person when I win. I try. But I can't because the asshole in me does not allow that to happen. Like it's not that I want to, but I need to. That makes sense? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't want to, but I need to. Like, because if I don't get it out of my system,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel right. So I have to.
I
think that's why I lost. I got so, and I tried to not be like, nah, whatever. I'll let this wing, we'll see how it goes next week. Once I won like 4 in a row, I was like, nah, y'all gotta feel this shit. And then I just tanked after that.
That's why you're at the bottom of the well, I think
I know.
But you mainly made no offense. You mainly made the playoffs in fantasy this year because you were really good at the beginning of the year, and then kind of like the Colts, it fell apart. I don't know what happened.
I started out good too. Some bitches went 7-7.
Hey, but here's the thing: the two of you have won the fucking belt at least. Mm-hmm. She won her first time playing. You've already won before, and you've won now. I have yet to fucking win one.
Just this league alone, 4.5 times.
Since I joined this fucking league, I have yet to win one.
See, 4.5 times is no longer skill or no longer luck. I mean, it's all skill at this point.
Yeah. See, this is why you talking all this shit now, and the next year you're gonna get.
Next year it's gonna be bad. See, that's what the problem is. Damon said, by the way, he said he no longer has his PC. Well, you know what though? You don't even need that. Matt does it on his phone every week.
Yeah,
Matt does it every week. All you need is a set of earbuds and a phone, and it'll work. So I mean, if you want to, sometimes let us know. Mike also said, Ohio State football fans, though, have the right to brag now. We've been the laughing stock forever. Indiana is. Every win now for me is just more icing on the cake. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, IU's not been this good ever. So we'll take it at this point. We're glad to have it, too.
I told Brandon, that's okay, because whatever good players they have on their team this year, hopefully they get drafted to Pittsburgh. And then
I know
you guys will whine about that.
I know. Oh, IU football fans, though, have the right to brag now. So that's what he was saying. Not Ohio State. I thought he meant Ohio University.
No, we've been bragging.
Yeah, IU. It's been a long time coming. Let them have their moment. You know what I mean? He said sorry, it was a typo. But and by the way, speaking of going back to college just a little bit here, we are in the fourth quarter for the Georgia Ole Miss game, and apparently the tables have turned here, and Georgia's losing now by 3 with 10 minutes to go. Ole Miss is making a comeback here, down what was it, 21-12, and now it's 27-24. So Ole Miss may end up playing Miami in the semis here, so we'll have to wait. We'll keep an eye on that as we go a little bit through here. I don't know how long this show's going to run tonight.
We're just beat Miami. I don't fuck Miami. And fuck The Rock too.
I saw that. The Rock's like, if you smell what the Canes are cooking. Hey man, I told you for a while about The Rock, man. Like he got this. No, get me wrong. He went to Miami. He's allowed to say it. I get it. He even played for him. But
I know.
Some of his stuff lately, his ego, with some of those movie roles and WWE in general. But
fuck you. You ain't shit.
We're just playing Rock, by the way. Like us, follow us, if give a shout out. That'll help us out on the channel for sure.
I mean that shit. Fuck
I mean that shit. No, I'm down. It's all good for me. Let's see. David said, drafted to Pittsburgh to ultimately go 500. Bro. I mean,
listen here, big dog. This is the first year you can talk shit. But if I was you, be humble. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't been relevant since Brady left. All right.
But we quickly learned it was Brady, not Belichick, that brought the success to that team. I mean, at first I thought it was the other way around. Belichick was making Brady work. No, once Brady went elsewhere, he was fine. Belichick just fell off a cliff. And now what is he doing in North Carolina? Dating a young chick. That's what he's doing. Yeah,
that's it. That's all he got going.
Pretty much it. Mike said, I would not cry if Ole Miss would win it all since their coach ditched them before the playoffs for LSU. Well, that's karma for sure if they were to win, or at least good karma for Ole Miss, not so much for the LSU coach. Yeah. Oh man, and it's actually gotten worse now. Ole Miss is up 33-24. So this is starting to become a problem.
Brother.
Starting to become a problem for Georgia right here. I mean, I don't know what's happening, but I'm sure people are watching it and not us. But that's okay. Wow.
Speaking of college football and the draft. When is the draft again?
For the NFL, it's
NFL
usually
draft?
end of April. Usually,
See, I
I think
told
it's-
you.
I was way
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
don't worry, we'll
April.
cover it.
Okay.
Yeah, 23rd.
Now let me ask you this, Eric.
Well,
if
so
you
that was a
had
week.
an idea of what we would need,
Oh
where do you
God,
think we go this year?
Colts. So here's the problem: we got no first round picks for the next 2 years. So,
I know.
well, not only that, we'll talk maybe a little bit more about it tomorrow night on the podcast when we get to the Colts section. But at the same time, I'm not going to be surprised if our general manager Ballard is gone on Monday. Black Friday is coming up, or Black Monday, I should say, is coming up for NFL teams and coaches coming up. So, but I don't know about Steichen. That may depend on the new GM. But and I said this after Jim Irsay passed away. Usually, new owners want to bring in their people. Now, this year when Jim passed away, the season was already on their way. They had our GM, we had our draft, and everything was in motion, all that sort of stuff. So now that the season's over, I wouldn't be surprised if Carly and the girls make some changes to suit what they want to do. I don't know if that means players, but I can definitely see coaches and general managers for certain. Maybe getting the axe.
Do you think if they keep Ballard, they get rid of Steichen, or vice versa?
If they keep Ballard, you probably keep Steichen, but I think that Ballard's gone, so that puts Steichen in a question for me, a question mark. Steichen may stay because he did lead the team to an 8-2 start, but you also collapsed epically too. So I'm not going to be surprised if they say, yeah, this can't fly. You can't do that. And Steichen's had, 3 or 4 years now, and they've done nothing. So, and I was telling Nate this at work too. It's interesting how you got Shane Steichen, who come over from the Philadelphia Eagles after they won their first Super Bowl a while back. Recently, in recent memory. And everybody was like, well, Shane Steichen's coming over from the Super Bowl, champs, and he's going to fix the offense and so this sort of stuff. That didn't happen. But a guy like Ben Johnson leaves the Detroit Lions, and Detroit now sucks while the Bears are doing a lot better because he's the head coach there now. It's just, it makes you wonder sometimes, when you get
Is there
coaches,
anybody in particular you would like to see
as a coach? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know of any big candidates that are out there. Kurt Signetti be on the top of my list, but right now. But again, that's a whole college pro thing, and I don't see that happening anyway. But if it were though, I'd take the shot. But other than that, off the top of my head, I'd have to see who's available.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got to see who's available.
Let's see what happens. But if they're fired on Monday, maybe you don't want them. But some OCs and DCs out there, maybe. Liam Cohen for the Jacksonville. I've never heard of him before this year. He's doing good work down there. So good for Jacksonville. But let's see here. Damon said first round bye teams are 0-5 going into the IU game. But if Georgia loses, then that stat becomes 1-6. Yeah, IU bucked the trend on that one. So far, IU's the only bye team that's gotten by, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's crazy.
Fucking lost.
Well, don't feel too bad. All these other ones are throwing it too. IU's the only one not. And it always just feels. And again, it just feels like everybody don't want to give the Colts, which was rightfully so. They didn't give them the respect. They don't want to seem to give Indiana the respect either. It's like, you beat Michigan, you beat Ohio State, you beat Alabama, you beat Oregon. I guess you have to win the national title to get the respect at this point, because they're trying to say, well, they're going to be bounced in the first round. They've been saying that stuff about IU all year, and last year they went to Notre Dame and they got beat.
I don't know. I drive past IU a lot, and it doesn't seem like a really big school to be given that much respect.
Usually they don't. That's the thing, is they've been so long.
That's what I'm saying though. They're a small school compared to some of these other places, and
but I will say this. With that being said, inside of Indiana though, you're right. If you think about in the grand cosmos of these big schools, these big colleges, the names that you've heard year after year after year, IU is literally a small fish in a big fucking pond.
Yeah,
but
it'd be like so surprising. The Panthers or Jacksonville winning the Super Bowl.
But here in Indiana, like, they are a major fucking thing. Like, it is
right now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now, IU used to be known mostly for its basketball, team. Now it's the other way around for now, because the basketball. I mean, I'm not saying the basketball team is bad. I don't follow them too much right now, but but yeah, it's definitely a football school at the moment. And Mike said, yeah, there's no bye team won last year. Yeah, that's what he was saying. They were 0-5 last year going into the IU game, and yeah, so IU was the one that. I don't know if you're trying to correct something or if you're just pointing it out. So yeah, he said if Georgia indeed loses to IU, will be the only. Well, it would be Oregon against IU right now. If Georgia indeed loses IU. Oh, if Georgia indeed loses, not to IU. IU will be the only bye team to win in these 2 years of this playoffs. So yeah, so if Georgia loses right now, IU is the only sole team to be the bye team. So Damon says not even then guaranteed if IU wins at all. People will say it has an asterisk. I don't know why they'd say it that way, but you're probably not wrong.
But why though? If they're 14-0, the whole argument of they didn't play anybody in the beginning or whatever, they had a bullshit because again they came up against
everybody's like
Oregon,
that to some degree. Yeah.
To every fucking, especially now that you've opened it up and you have these small schools, it is not my fault or it's not the school's fault that they got put up against teams that could not compete with them. It's not my fault that they were shedding out other. Ohio State was in the same boat, shedding out other teams who weren't able to compete with them. And then, hell, even the IU and Ohio State game was a defensive fucking game. We watched that game.
Well, not to mention tonight against Alabama. Tonight against Alabama, their best defensive player was out because he got hurt on a freak tagging fans outside the game last time. So he wasn't on the field, and they still held Alabama without a score in the end zone. So, yeah, I mean, anybody who says it's an asterisk is stupid because last year they beat Michigan, they beat Ohio State. This year, and they just beat Alabama, who used to dominate year in, year out. I'm not saying it's the same Alabama team. If they were to somehow have to face Georgia or Miami, or they're going to face Oregon, and Oregon gave them a tough game, but they beat them in their building. So yeah, there should be no asterisks here. I mean,
it's one of those things where especially sports analysts, because they're the ones who start these conversations and get them, where they are. But it's one of those things where they are set in. It's a fluke thing. This is one of those years. No one wants to give credit to an underdog because they can't believe the fact that the underdog is there. It's the same thing if we go by NFL standards. For the longest time, the Patriots were the standard. You were compared to the New England Patriots. I don't give a fuck where you were. If you weren't the Patriots, you weren't on top. Like it is what it is.
Even the great Peyton Manning had a hard time with that.
In the last few years, it's been the Chiefs. Hands down, it's been the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. It's been but
referee's
now that
not
you
considered.
have teams like now that you have we're in a situation where it's the Broncos, it's the fucking Patriots out of nowhere. It's Miami calling,
and the Broncos are getting. Even I've criticized. They've been in games they shouldn't have won, but they somehow. So I mean,
but they still won.
They did. So, and that's something the Colts didn't do. So I can't say much.
And like the narrative of this team sucks. They're still a professional fucking team. They still get paid just like the other teams getting paid to do the same thing, right? Like they're still getting. So like even in college, these teams are still fucking teams. These teams are still playing for the same fucking thing. So you can't discredit them because they fucking beat a team that's not my fucking fault. Like,
well, and like Mike said, even Alabama and other SEC teams have a cupcake or two on their schedule too. I mean, it's not like everybody plays tough teams the entire season. I mean, you look at the big schools; they play. How many times do you see these big schools blow out a small school 60-0? I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, IU just isn't used to doing that before these last couple of years. So, yeah, and to all this, we're not ratting on Damon. Damon agrees with us. We're talking more about the people who are criticizing IU. Damon says simply it's because it's IU and we don't have the winning history, and that is true. But at some point, especially if they somehow win the national title and they beat the number one team in the nation, and now they're the number one team, at what point do they not become the underdogs anymore?
The moment they beat the number one team in the nation, they stop being an underdog. Like,
and they just blew out one of the most best schools in college over the last decade. Like, so I mean, not only that, Alabama. I watched that game. Alabama looked lost today,
dude. Alabama looked like they didn't want to play any fucking more. No. We watched part of that game,
and their quarterback did leave, but at the same time, they were lost before that. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, So I didn't think we were going to talk that much about college tonight, but hey, that's cool.
It's just one of those things. It's infuriating because it's like you guys get paid to sit there and analyze a game that not all sports analysts are athletes. You get what I'm saying? You're just a sports analyst. I'm not saying none of you've ever laced up fucking cleats, but a lot of you fucking haven't. You get paid to sit there and talk about the guys who have and have done it. If you've never been on it's the same way I feel about a lot of these fucking weird ass like wrestling fans. If you
we're preaching to the choir right now because that's what we do. But at the same time, we don't get paid
I've
for
been
it.
in the ring. I've been in the ring. I've bumped.
You have. You've been in the ring.
I've entertained. I've put together matches. I've
just had to point that out.
From a spectator's standpoint, when you analyze something, you're giving it what you see. You don't know the ins and outs of how it works. You're just going off of what's in front of you. So when sports happens, if you don't know what it's like to be in a locker room, you don't know what it's like to be on the field, you don't know how hard it is to try to stop that motherfucker from moving that ball past you. It's like
everybody likes to make fun of these guys who get juked out of their cleats. It's like, you try to stop them. See what happens.
Yeah, you stop.
Forget it. Aaron Rodgers was in a game with who last weekend?
The Browns.
They played. Yeah,
the Browns. But
yeah,
who was it that was breaking the record for sacks?
Oh, Myles Garrett.
Yeah. So would you want to be in a game with Myles Garrett, knowing I am your target, and you are going to break a record tonight if you can get my ass this many
He is
times?
hunting you.
Yeah,
literally.
I would not want to be Aaron Rodgers at all at that point. Money or no money.
Here's the thing. Not even Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to be the lineman who has to stop Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Or more likely the two linemen have to stop Myles Garrett. But yeah, for sure. But did he, by the way, did he break that record?
He didn't. He never got a hold of him.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's got one more week to do it.
Yeah.
That's not going to be chasing. One more week, and I don't know how many he's behind. I don't think it was very many. One or two, maybe. So yeah, if he
it's one. It's literally one. It is literally one.
Okay. Week 18. I'm trying to figure out who they play. They play the Bengals, so he's got to get Joe Burrow, who's not the most mobile quarterback in the world either. So it's possible.
His offensive line sucks ass, so he'll probably get it.
I mean, they've been playing pretty well, and the Browns beat the Steelers last week, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like you knew that, and you just wanted me to say yeah.
No, I had a hunch, but I wanted to double check to make sure. There it is. Okay. Normally, by the main podcast, I'm more prepared. I went into this one going, I'm not prepared for nothing because that was the whole point. So yeah, I had a couple things pulled up, and that was it. And of course, I had my trusty belt sitting here, but other than that,
shut the fuck up with this belt. I'm gonna kick you.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna wear it every time I see you now.
So wait. I'm sending this to the chat.
I never won this belt though. I won the old belt. This is a new belt, and it's been around for a few years. I've never won it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Customized.
I'm gonna get it next year. Don't worry, Brandon. You can see it when I have it.
Okay.
It's funny too. Normally this time of the year, Nate's like, I don't know if I'll play again next year because he's at this point he's like all of us. I think we need a break from football. Because I'm that way after the Super Bowl. I'm like, all right, I don't need to watch football until the draft now. I'll decompress. I'll keep an eye on it. But like this year, though, with the crap that Nate had to deal with and the fact that he put up a rough showing in the playoffs, I think he probably would never admit it maybe, but I think it's like, I can't go out like this. You know, I think he has to prove something. You know what I mean? Like,
well, when you go to work Monday, will you tell him about Super Bowl?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be there next few days, but yeah, I'll let him know. I'll text him.
Yeah.
I'll text him. So
I'll fucking text him too. Just remind him because you know how it is. Like we'll talk. I'll talk to him, and then he'll fucking forget about it, and then I'll have to remind him. So I'll text him. Just remind.
Did you ever text him to thank you for AEW? By the way,
did I text him?
I don't know. I didn't know if you did or not. I'm just asking. I was like,
I spoke to Nate, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I think
I'm being real honest.
It is. You are being you a lot of times. If I have anything important to ask, I ask Miranda. Let's be honest.
That's
I know how.
You know, I get.
That's why I ask because I'm like I know Miranda.
Secretary.
Yeah, exactly. Like whenever like I'm scheduling something for like the show, I'm like Brandon, I think texted me about this bonus podcast being delayed. Then I'm like, well, ask Miranda. And then like literally a half hour later, I get a text in the chat. By the way, just so you know, Brandon's not going to be able to. Okay, so I know who to talk to. So anyway, yeah.
Oh my God, that one was really, really rummy.
Oh, real bad, huh? Yeah. Let's see here. What's this video you're sending me here?
So one is the drone show in China, and the other one is about Russia.
Oh, there's another video.
I got into an argument with Slothy McGee on
really?
Saturday about Russia.
Okay.
I hope he's watching.
All right. Well, here's the drone one. At least we'll do that for. This
Brandon,
is New Year's celebrations.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah.
All right. We'll keep an eye on that Georgia game too. But all right, here's did you see the one? I think it was somebody on. I can't remember who the dude was on ESPN. Reacted to the two dudes kissing at the New Year's Eve. And he goes, "What are we doing? Love everywhere, everybody." He was trying to criticize me. He realized he was on air. It's like, brother.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there was a guy that won $300,000 on a bet for the gay kissing scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let's see. China runs the most advanced drone show. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world-class video show.
What the fuck?
For real? I mean,
Look at that. That's fucking dope.
I mean, the tower's probably not, but
Ladies and gentlemen.
so I mean, I'm not saying it's AI or not fake, but this one here, walking on the water, that one kind of got me. Like, I mean, I don't know. It is China. I mean, I can believe it, but I don't know. Part of me wonders if it's real or not. That's pretty outrageous, though, if it is real. Like, that's insane.
No, because I watched their the drone show they did for.
That's a good one.
They did one for the 4th of July for somebody hired them or whatever, and it was just as good as this. And it wasn't AI. This was like actual
I mean,
video.
That's why I can buy it because
insane.
of who it is with the drone stuff they have over there and everything. Like
I would love
Japan
I would
too.
love to see a live drone show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's as good as this, darn Skippy, I would. You imagine how much this costs to put on?
Oh no,
you know?
I don't want.
I thought lighting up the Washington Monument was really cool that they did. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Or was
no, I did not see that.
Okay, hold on. Washington.
That's
was the
fucking cool as shit. I want to see that.
Okay, I want to make sure I got my monument right. Yeah, this is what Trump did here in the United States.
America.
Well, that's a 17-minute video. I ain't gonna show the whole thing, but yeah, it was like lit up, and at the end, it turned into a candle. I don't know how long this goes, but somewhere.
Yeah, one by land, one if by land, two if by sea. There's a huge drop that references that, and
so I thought this was even cool enough. I don't know how they did all that, and I think at the end or somewhere it said 250 for America's 250th birthday. You know, so it has a lot of.
Yeah, remember last night when I told you there was going to be a second ball drop, Brandon? This was it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't really a ball drop. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool.
How the fuck did they do that? Is that probably projector screens? And
some sort of projector screen. I mean, they do it on buildings a lot nowadays. I don't know how they do it though. I don't know if it's from the inside or the outside, or okay, whoever's being funny on that one. But anyhow,
that's crazy work.
Yeah. But anywho, yeah, let's see here.
That's cool as shit.
So I don't remember what we were talking about, but Damon says usually how his mom was. I don't remember exactly which part we were talking about, what you're referring to there, Damon. You may have to refresh us. But anyway, yeah, love your mom, Mister, by the way, for sure.
Yes.
Mike, in China, this is the year of the fire horse. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what that thing was on the water.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I'm jumping all over the place now, but anyway, I'll pull up the other one here in just a second. That Miranda sent us. Oh, that's the other one. Mike also said, Eric, you were born in 1981. Yes, but the very end, December 14th. So I don't know why you ask. I'm a little sus right now.
Yeah, why would you ask?
Yeah, why would you bring that up? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of curious as to why. I'll see if I can. Flip
Okay,
that
so
over.
real quick, since Mike brought it up, the fire horse energy is known historically to bring rebellion, fast changes, breakups, breakthroughs, and intense self-reinvention. It only comes every 60 years. Take advantage of it.
Oh wow.
And Damon said that comment was in reference to asking Miranda about important stuff. For sure. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Me and your mom used to have a lot of deep conversations about God and stuff. So I was always grateful to have that ear to bounce off of for sure. So something that was we always
Dude,
talked about.
I remember the night that the whole bee thing came about, and I went over. This is when you and Kelly were across from each other, and I came into the station. Was like, "Do you know this motherfucker just told me that bees?" I couldn't remember what the fuck it was. Christian. It said something to me about bees, and I was like,
I completely forget this
And I
story. You're
walked-
gonna have to, do you know this to tell the story? Because I don't
walked
remember.
I don't know it.
No, I can't remember what it was. It was something about fucking bees. It was the same night that he rubbed the top of my head, and I was gonna put my fucking fist through his face.
Who are we talking about?
Me and Luke Christian.
Oh, yeah, that guy was a jerk. Not Luke, the other dude. Yeah,
The other one was too.
I thought he was talking about me for a second, but I was like, "What? I didn't rub your head.
No,
You choked me out once, but
no,
almost.
Yeah, I did do that.
Kind of. You let up
That
before I
sound
went
you
out
made still.
because I was like,
That sound you made.
It's terrible.
I thought you were dying. Nate's face.
Because he watched it happen.
you-
He watched Brandon walk
when
up
you-
behind me. Yeah.
When you squealed, his face, me and him locked eyes. When you
He-
squealed,
he's about
and
to-
I let go. He was about to die. I was like, "Yo, never mind."
Because I had accepted my fate, and I just thought I was like, it's my time. And
Yeah, that's it.
Nate was
Nate
like,
didn't even say nothing. Nate a real homie. He
No,
didn't
he
even say nothing. He just watched it happen.
that's why when you did it to him, I did the same thing.
Yeah,
Because even though
Nate got it too.
Nate didn't squeal like me though. He
No.
made
I
it-
can't tell you who, but you probably remember. But do you remember somebody putting a snake in a box?
Oh my god.
It was a rubber snake. Kathy
top
would
of my head.
remember. She's the one that put it in the box.
Man, she'd enjoy this show tonight. This is the show for her.
Yeah, I sent her a text, but
I have to send her a link so she can watch it later. or something.
before, well, I don't know. Her
She's got a
dad
lot
passed
going on
away
right
on
now.
the 20th, so I don't think we've had a
Mhm.
podcast.
No,
since
we
then.
haven't since then. So our condolences, Kathy, by the way, if you do see this on your passing of your father, our thoughts and condolences are with you, obviously. For
His
sure.
service
Need to let
was
us know.
really, really special, and he had a lot of his old friends and stuff from the service come,
Mhm.
and she said it was really, really nice. So.
Nice. So it always makes it a little better. Mike said the reason why he asked if I was born in 1981, he says, because that was the year of the rooster, which is appropriate since you've no doubt been called many times. That's a little. Yeah, I knew it. See, I could tell he was being suspect, man. I saw it coming. But yeah, he said mine was
Fire Dragon.
1976 was his for the Fire Dragon. So yeah, well, can't win them all, but you can win fancy championships though. So.
I was born in the year of the rat.
Yeah, see, I'd rather. Well,
I was born in 83.
I'd probably
What
still
was
stick with the
mine?
rooster. Yeah. 1985. That's the same year as my sister.
83.
Oh, 83. Sorry, you cut out a little there. I was like, I know you're a little older than my sister. She just turned the big 4-0, which I'm sure she's thrilled over. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm 2 years younger than you.
Apparently, Mike, I'm most compatible with dragons and monkeys. Brayden, you're good to go.
Damn.
Oh,
You calling a monkey or a dragon?
I mean, that could get a little.
well, I don't
see if
know.
we
I
get-
didn't look up your
Are you-
actual.
See if we get kicked off YouTube.
Oh,
just
you
go
just
to-
called me a monkey outright. It's crazy.
That's messed up, bro. It's all love. They're married. It's all good.
Call me a monkey outright is absurd.
For real. Like anyway,
That kind of talk
Yeah.
is reserved for the bedroom and the bedroom alone. Anywho.
man. Yeah. So you want the video you sent us about? Was it Russia? You said.
Yes, Russia.
All right. Let's see if I can pull that one up real quick. I don't know what it's about, but we're gonna watch it. This is
It's about Russia.
Yeah. All right. About Russia. About
Is
Russia.
it
Russia.
that winner when you showed me?
You're the pig. 1983.
That's crazy business.
Who? Oh. Oh yeah, I'd rather be the rooster. Sorry. Anyway, Brandon was 85. Yeah, I thought he said 85 too. He said, "Did I hear that wrong?"
Not 85. It was 83.
Now he did cut out a little bit there, so maybe it was maybe he meant 83, but I thought I heard 85 too. So anyway, maybe it's just me. But anyway, here's a video from Russia. I don't know, it's kind of like squirrel, a different topic, but Miranda wanted to check this out. So here you go.
Russia doesn't have most American problems. Here are the things Russian people don't do or do in order to don't have obesity, autism, a lot of autoimmune diseases. Of course, in Russia, all these things are happening. But I've noticed this pattern, and thing number one, what Russian people don't do, it may affect everything, is Russians are not taught to eat out. Most of the meals you're cooking and eating at home. Also in Russia, GMO is not allowed. Food colorants and additives that are available in the States are also illegal in Russia. Number two, Russians don't eat deep fried food. It's just not a thing. Number three, Russians don't eat sauces. The worst thing people eat is mayonnaise sometimes, but it's not part of the daily
Mayonnaise?
meals. Add like 2 spoons for the entire bowl of salad and you mix it with sour cream. Next, Russians are checking for parasites. A lot of things, American problems, could be really parasites. Here's what to look out in a blood test to see if you potentially might have parasites. It's not 100% guarantee. I'm not a doctor, but as I live in the United States, this is what I'm looking in my blood tests all the time. See if I might have somebody. Skin rashes, tooth grinding, mood swings, fatigue, obesity, or not enough of body mass may be indicating that somebody has parasites. Next, Russians like fasting. We have specific retreat facilities. Actually, Russians have retreat facilities for different cases to treat specific
Wait, are they fasting or are they being starved? Question number one.
different conditions, and it is very popular to go and fast for 2, 3, 4 and more days. It's like a hospital, like a whole huge 5-story building. You walk in, they test everything, head to toe, your blood, do the ultrasounds. Then you're entering to fasting. Doctors look after you every single day that you're fasting. You are there. You live there while you're fasting. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but now I'm like, I want to go fasting somewhere. My fiance is like, you want to go somewhere to fast? Like, yeah, there's no fasting retreats here. Looks at me like this. Let's
Definitely not.
So hold on. Question.
Mhm.
I mean, she's not wrong. She's not the only country. Russia isn't the only country that has outlawed a lot of GMOs and dyes and shit like
For
that.
good reason.
Yeah. But I never, the fasting retreat thing, it's the same thing in Japan where they have, and I get because their work hours are a little longer than ours are, but they have these places where, like, literally in between their work hours, they go to take naps like 30 minutes or whatever. But there's whole ass like hotels and facilities just for that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they do. That's that whole business practice.
Yeah.
Is that alone?
I think it was Japan, or my mom can correct me if she remembers. This lady went and for like $850 got a complete workup of her entire body and was going to know exactly what she needed before she left. Like, it's amazing what modern medicine in the Western world has turned into compared to what other countries are. RFK, when he first started, I think it was when he first started working with Trump outwardly, he said there is a pill that they can give you that will immediately, like, you won't crave alcohol again.
Man, that'd be
so
nice.
alcoholics could, like,
can they do that for other things?
Yeah,
I don't know, but probably. But what she said about parasites, you can go to Walmart, you can get on Amazon, you can go to Tractor Supply, wherever you want to go, and get a dewormer. I recommend it for everybody. Seriously. I mean, we all went to B-dubs and almost got hepatitis once.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've been back to that one since, even though
I haven't.
I'm not against it. They got checked out. They're fine now, and we were all fine, I think. But
I think we did go one time after that. But regardless of the fact, everybody needs to check into it and just over the counter stuff. There's
Your mama says she don't remember where that was.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I think it was Japan. It was
Right on, right on. Yeah, well, and that was the thing too. I was sitting there thinking, like, because I'm legit trying to get serious about like eating better and things like that. Like, even though I just ate a candy, but like I want to start incorporating more like like fruits and stuff like. Because it's like it's literally like stuff that God has given us, like without all the extras in it. Like it's meant to be. That's what you're meant to eat. But what we're eating now is, like especially in America, like she mentioned, like deep fat fried foods, which I love. But that's part of my problem. Like that. I've got to stop doing that.
That, and we now buy tallow. Like
there's also about to say cleaner ways to go about that. You don't have to use the seed oils and shit like that to cook your food in and stuff like that. We use right now. We use tallow, and tallow is like probably one of it's beef fat. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I mean? Tallow is also used for skincare, and soft disclosure deodorant is made with tallow, and it's all natural. There's no heavy metals. And it works. We've used it since November 1st. Still one stick, and I love it. So
yeah,
and that's how I found out I was allergic to aluminum, because I was using this deodorant. Shut up.
It's both.
Did I say it? Is it aluminium?
It's aluminum in America, but in Europe there's an I in there, so it's aluminium. It's actually, I don't know. It's the same thing, but we were always taught aluminum in America, like in the periodic table and stuff. But anyway,
yeah.
But sorry,
this is another thing. Like British people, they say Z instead of Z, or it's H instead.
Is that like a pronoun, or what is that?
It's sorry. Instead of Z, it's like A. They go through the ABCs, and it's H. And then when they get to Z, they don't say Z, they say Z, and I don't know why, but they do. But yeah. Anyway, back to where we were.
Squirrel.
That's how I found out I was allergic to that shit. Was because I started to get fucking rashes and shit underneath my arms. Like it was like literally burning my fucking skin. And then I found out I was allergic to that shit, and then we had to switch it up. And this stuff right here, yeah. And another thing to do to help you out, Eric, and I'm being honest, and I'm not joking, is just cook more.
Yeah, that's the other thing. And part of it, and it's probably become somewhat of an addiction, which has got to stop. I've got to stop eating out. Like it's just when you get off work, you're just tired. But I've been trying to do this thing where I cook like twice a week, like enough chicken or whatever, like to go in like some brown rice or something that's healthy with some veggies or something, enough for like the week or half of the week, because obviously chicken only lasts so long. But things like that. Prepping. Yes. So where it's not like I'm getting off work and I'm like, oh, I don't want to cook tonight. I'm tired. It's already done. I just got to come home, put it in the microwave, and I'm good. Something like that. But I'm cooking something. So, or like I said, I'm incorporating more fruits and veggies and things like that. If I did that and stopped spending money on fast food, the weight would come off. Soda, if I dropped that all together, it'd come off, which I'm trying to wean myself off of. And then, just stop eating crap. And not only that, it would help my pocketbook too, because eating out ain't cheap. So but a lot of that is just convenience, and I think that's why we have an obesity problem. We really do.
Yeah, it's a convenience.
Do you drink you don't drink coffee, right?
Not as much as I maybe should, but
if you like coffee,
it's all right.
And you like, because what I'm making is mushrooms with organic cocoa and L-theanine, I think is what it's called. That might not be the right. And it's just like the daily dose or everyday dose coffee that is, you might not see it on Facebook. Like Mike doesn't see the things we see on Facebook apparently, but
yeah,
you gotta follow certain people.
It's so healthy, and it is, the mushrooms are like amazing for you.
Yeah, it's some of the best I think I've felt, and like
That's the biggest thing I'm doing it for. I want to feel good.
It literally, it's the best I've felt in a long fucking time. And drinking, when I drink this mushroom infused coffee, like, is legitimately, and you can't. I say mushroom, but you can't taste it. It's not like the coffee has a mushroom flavor. That's not it. It still tastes like fucking coffee.
Yeah.
And that's another thing.
I add the chocolate in it just because it makes it just creamier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And,
and
it's
for me
organic.
too.
It's actually an organic cacao powder, so it's not even like.
Cacao. Anyway, sorry, I had to do that.
All right,
Well, no, to be fair, I got a coffee maker from our job, actually, one of our anniversaries, actually, and I've probably used it 5 times. One time probably was when my sister visited, because I heard my dad drink coffee all the time. But I wanted to have it. I just haven't used it in a while. But
well, I've actually switched to decaf coffee, so I just buy instant decaf coffee and just put a scoop of my mushrooms in it. And
there you go.
Yeah, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's actually really good get. Like seriously. And I've also too, instead of using sugar, I use honey.
Well, and I think it would go good too, regardless whether it be coffee or just even if I drink milk more or whatever, it'd be good for you as well, calcium. But then, like, if when I'm doing my meal prep, like prepping some eggs for mornings too before I go drink something like that with eggs, and I think that's a decent.
Brother,
little-
if you got a muffin tin, you got like a muffin tin.
I don't know about a tin. I've got a toast. I don't know what you mean by a tin.
like a cupcake
Okay, never
pan.
mind. Like,
Yeah, I can probably, yeah.
Okay, get one of those
Mhm.
and make up some eggs, put some veggies and or some bacon or ham or whatever you want in it, and pour it in those cups, and then bake them off. And you got these little cups that you can have in the morning.
Oh yeah, I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that worked too. Yeah, it's about finding the right containers and bake it in. But yeah, it's to me, and again, eggs. I think like eggs will keep a few days in the fridge. Same with like chicken. So it's like you don't have to do it all the time, but just a couple times a week, and you're good. I just got to get in a habit of it. I'm just so lazy sometimes with it. But yeah, Mike makes a good point in the chat though. He said if you want another reason not to eat out, have kids. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you can't afford it.
That shit's expensive, man, dog.
Theaters too, for that matter. Right? We've talked about that before. Yeah, and that's the thing with just me, but even me sometimes. I mean, I'm a hungry grown boy. I eat some more than I should probably. But anyway, so yeah. Oh man, look at this. 16 seconds left. It's a tie ball game.
Oh my God.
34-34.
Jeez.
They go to OT, brother. I guess it's sudden death in the playoffs. Isn't it?
I agree with you. And me and Miranda talked about it. Like, I think this year is really me going to focus on me, man.
Oh hell, we're doing these shows at least once a month. This bonus stuff. Let's use part of it to keep each other accountable. Like where have you been the last month? What you've been doing, or have you lost any weight, or whatever your goal is, or whatever. So we can kind of add that, kind of like something to talk about.
Yeah.
So, oh man, yeah, I'm good with it.
Yep. I need to though, because like I got all this fucking workout equipment in my fucking garage, and like it's like, bro, I have it, and like I will say this: in the beginning, towards the end of the summer, me and Anaya and Miranda and even Jackson would go out, and when I get off of work, we'd go out and we'd work out or whatever. And watching Anaya was enough to motivate me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And her, Anaya's encouragement, like I was on the elliptical one time, and my legs are fucking burning. And she could tell my legs are fucking burning because I'm struggling. And she's like, "You okay?" And I said, "Yeah, my legs hurt." And she goes, "You got it, Dad. Come on." And I was like, "All right." And then like I powered through for the next 10 minutes to get that workout done. And I'm like, brother, that shit. But again, she is a great motivator in that aspect. One, because she's my daughter, and I want to be around for my kids regardless. But seeing her determined to see me determined to get it done was motivated. You know what I mean?
Well, this is a little. Well, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, but I was just sitting there thinking, if you look at me now compared to when I started this channel, I put on a bit since then. This is me probably about 188, 185, probably my lowest.
Is that your old apartment? That's your old apartment.
This is this apartment.
Holy shit.
You can see the window in the background. It's the same shelf right here. Yeah. Same place. I may have raised it a little bit, but yeah, it's the same place. This is right. This is literally right when I moved in. You did
so innocent.
Yeah, you do look a lot younger.
Definitely not. Yeah, that's the other thing. The age isn't coming back. So, but this is probably, I don't know,
my guy,
8 to 9 years ago. What are you trying to say? This is a Roseanne trailer review I did once.
I see that.
This is one of my top rated videos, by the way. It's like 12,000 views.
Your face, the way you're looking in the camera is so dead.
Yeah, it's just where I paused. Yeah, if
You
I were to
look
play
like
it
you
in
seen
her
some shit.
book, yeah. So it's. I didn't want to play all, but yeah. So
My goodness, big guy. No, that one video of me being there,
I look
even
drunk.
in that, I look so fucking
Yeah.
much younger. Like it is crazy.
I probably got it somewhere, but I don't know where to pull it up at. But anyway, yeah, there was like me and Brandon like did some old videos like before this. I'm not. Let's be honest. This channel's not really per se taken off in the last 7-8 years or anything. But at the same time, there's also some gaps there where we wasn't doing any videos or anything like that. I got
that one video we did at your crib where your sister was there.
Yeah,
Oh my!
I'm trying to find it. I have it. I still have part of it because I showed you. Matter of fact, yeah. Let's see if I can find it here. I don't know.
Crazy. You know, I didn't have a haircut in that video. You ain't gotta find that shit. Nobody needs to see that. My hair was crazy work.
Yeah, you said you have a hat. You borrowed my hat.
Yeah, because my hair was absurd.
I don't know if I can pull this up or not. Let me see here.
You don't have to. No big deal. I ain't. I'm not pressed about it. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've seen. There's a. I don't know if I have the picture actually. Hold on. I doubt Miranda can show this photo, but I'm gonna see if I can find it.
I think I know where I can find it though, because we actually did a reaction to this video. Me, you, and Aaron.
Oh yeah, I do.
Because we did like a clip video of some sort here, but yeah, I don't know if I can find it or not. But yeah, it was kind of. Yeah, here it is. It's the last Cartel video we did. As a matter of fact, it's also one where the cat broke my Lego behind me too.
Yeah.
So this is an old video that me and Brandon and Aaron had reacted to. Pull it up here. Here we go. So yeah, there's me and Brandon back in my old apartment. So yeah.
My hair was atrocious, big dog.
And most of this video, even though I put it on YouTube, it's probably not suitable for children.
Nope.
I even made a joke in the video about, this has never seen the light of day. We may send it to Miranda just for legal purposes, but
oh my.
Yeah, it was like we were going to do like a wrestling review of like SmackDown or something, and we literally we talked for over an hour. We weren't even talking about wrestling. So like, we were just killing it. My sister's sitting on this side of the camera, dying.
We was chatting though, big dog. We was chatting.
Yeah, and my old roommate's in the other room down the hall. So, but yeah, I mean, look, I'm so skinny here. It's crazy to me. And then there's this one here. Oh, there's Miranda where she about knocked her camera over. Remember that one? See if you can get the audio here. But yeah.
Oh, I think Miranda about kills herself. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can get what you need.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'll test the intro real quick.
So yeah, we weren't live yet, but there's one here. I can't remember. Oh, that's the one my sister threw a pin at me. That was kind of funny. Where was the one with the cat? There was one with a cat in here. I know because that cat's still a good cat.
That was really cool.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh.
Wow.
So anyway,
no, it was the wow part.
Yeah, the wow. Yeah, like how could that cat possibly betray me? Yeah, like, well, not only that, I knew in my head I had to do it all over again because I was recording.
That was really cool, and
Gotta love it. So, yeah. Let's see what is going on here in the chat here. Mike said, just me or just me or does Miranda's cartoon picture make her look like Amy Farrah Fowler? She probably don't even know who that is, Mike. You have to see the Big Bang Theory. She's one of the nerdettes on Big Bang Theory.
Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah, Mayim Bialik, her. You remember her from Blossom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah.
So that picture, Eric, I just sent in the group chat, which everybody's gonna be able to see.
Well, I can't turn it. Well, I don't think I can turn it. Can I?
No, you can't. You can't turn that picture. I don't think you can.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to show it or no?
I don't give
You
a
sent
shit.
it. Oh, you sent it. I was just asking. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's your photo. I ain't going to show stuff unless you tell me to. So anyway, there you go. So yeah, turn your head. But
Wow.
how long ago was? Yeah,
This was
That would have been year one.
2010.
Yeah.
So that's what it's
yeah.
Okay, maybe year two. No, okay, never mind.
16 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
this
insane.
was
Baby
yeah.
faces all. Man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'd have been
I was actually
28 here.
I was in my security uniform in that picture.
About to uphold the law.
look at
But we were at the
my
bar.
hairline was still good. Yeah, my hairline.
Oh yeah,
was
my
still
hairline
good.
said bye-bye years ago. So yeah. This is becoming
Yeah.
You
sad.
look
It's supposed to be a celebration of new year, new beginnings, and now we're like,
I
oh,
was drunk in that picture.
was you? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I could see it actually.
Where we,
Now that you
where
mentioned
were we at? Up the creek? We were at that
Somewhere
up the creek bar.
Yeah, up a creek
panel
or
walls.
something.
yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was drunk in that photo, but yeah, that's a young Brandon and Miranda.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Mike has to bring that up. Says I need a replay
That
of
was a
Eric
year after he
thinking.
got married.
He said he needs a replay of Eric thinking someone could win a Rookie of the Year award twice. Yeah, he got me on that one. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Like, well, remember what we were talking? I don't remember who we were talking about, but yeah, you said something about I don't know.
Yeah,
I
my
don't
or
remember the
I can't
full
remember
story,
what
but-
we're
Aaron,
talking about
I
either.
think.
Yeah, somebody he got me
Yeah, we were
or
talking
Aaron
to
got
Aaron.
somebody
Was it
got me about on. I thought of Rookie of the Year twice, but I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, story of my life. But anyway, yeah. Anyhow, is it still 6 seconds left? Did that game go to overtime or not? No, it still says 6 seconds left. What's the holdup? Jeez, either that or oh dang. Okay, so wait a second. The last I checked, it was 16 seconds to go, tied. It's now 6 seconds left. Somehow, Ole Miss has got a touchdown. They must have. Well, how they got?
They
5
must have had the
points.
ball.
They got
16
5
seconds.
points. Not hold on, but they went from 34 to 39. They don't even math. You know what I mean? It would be 6 points. It'd be 40 right now if they scored before the extra point. So I don't know how they got 5 points. Maybe Google's just.
Maybe it was a
Maybe.
field goal and a safety.
I mean, maybe, but in 10 seconds time off the clock. I mean, I don't know how you get all that in 10 seconds. I mean,
I guess if you
you commit, you got a safety, you immediately get the ball back, and you drove for a field goal. I guess that'd be about the only way it could work.
Yeah.
You know, and you get the
you
ball
would
back.
start off. You would start off on the. Oh, what is the?
Yeah, in
rule?
college you
off
start
on
the
a
ball,
safety?
don't you? So it would, yeah.
Yeah.
You advance. You make
So-
one shot, and you kick the field goal. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
That's got to be the only way it happened. Mike can tell us if I'm right or not, but that's the only way I think. I don't know how else it would work. That's crazy though. That means Georgia's got to drive, however long they got to drive in 6 seconds. So that's Hail Mary territory for Georgia in that case.
Yeah.
Woof, 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 woof.
Mm.
Man, sounds like a good one though. So yeah, Mike said you were going over the year-end NFL awards one season when I did that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, I got you. Who's going to be the Rookie of the Year this year?
Ooh.
That's a good question. I asked and I didn't even think of an answer. But anyway, yeah.
You're talking about our league?
No, NFL.
Oh, I was gonna say there isn't one, but
Yeah. Yeah. Aaron was Rookie of the Year last year in our fantasy league, if
Yeah.
you're counting that. But yeah.
Who would be the rookie? Is there a rookie this year that is starting?
I would assume so. Jackson Dart was, he hasn't had the greatest season, but
there's
Yeah,
one.
Scattaboo would have been, I think,
Yeah.
had he not got hurt. See, let me look here. NFL rookies. Now we're just NFL rookies.
Yeah. I don't know.
2025.
Ole Miss got that game, didn't they?
They about had to.
There's 1 second left.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Or just got the ball with 1 second. I don't know what's happening, but
And
either way,
2 timeouts.
yeah, they gonna have time to call both. But they probably called one to get the 1 second, I imagine.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. NFL rookies. Here we go. Cam Ward, number 1.
He's not getting it.
No. Travis Hunter, but he got too hurt.
He got hurt.
Genty, definitely not.
It
Tyler
would suck
Warren?
for him.
Tyler Warren, maybe.
Could.
I mean, I don't know if
we
you give it to a tight end, but I can't think of a better one. Right? And Mike Buka was good at the beginning of the season, not so much later. Oh, Marion Hampton for the Chargers, Jackson Dart. That's just the first round. Those are the only names that really pop out at me. Colston Loveland, Tetaroa, McMillan.
You could give it to Loveland. How the hell?
Yeah, but I think Tyler had better statistics, to be honest with you. So, yeah, Ole Miss wins, according to Digger. So there you go. It's going to be Ole Miss and Miami in the semifinals. Taking on the winner.
Beat the shit out of Miami. And then
taking on Oregon or Indiana.
Say something.
Yeah.
If you smell what Ole Miss is cooking.
Man, Ole Miss may be those that darling, as it were, 6 seed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's surprising me. I can't believe Georgia, but they about beat Georgia earlier this year, so it's shouldn't be super surprising. Especially they had to come back too. So, wow, I don't know, man.
Man, I tell you what, man,
crazy.
That's
why I like the playoffs though.
It's been some interesting turnouts in sports this year. Seriously,
yeah, all across the board,
professional and college.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun ending to both of them, or at least for the football side of things. Coming up here in the next month or so. So yeah, can't wait for the NFL. Yeah, what?
You know what I'm pumped for? Legitimately, after this football season over, watching some more Savannah Bananas. Like I'm dead ass serious. Like,
yeah, we gotta try to go up to Indy this year.
Well, yeah,
did you guys see? Go ahead. I'll wait.
Oh, I was gonna say
it's about last night.
Indy, I want to go. I want to go to a game.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Go ahead.
Tell me when. I'll see if I got some.
Okay. The tickets are cheap. They're like $5.
Yeah. Right on.
They don't charge more than $5.
I'll definitely go there if they're that cheap. It's just all about gas and food at that point. Mike said, I'm going to go crash, but before I do, quick, serious PSA, please. Absolutely. Yeah, we may end up ending the show here before too long. And we're about 2.5 hours in. I don't know how long you want some of these shows to go. But
while he's typing,
yeah.
Last night, in 2.5 hours, the well, I don't know exactly what that acronym is, but it's Indianapolis Police have put out roughly 185 shots fired calls from 11:55 p.m. until 12 a.m. last night. Now, it wasn't just hillbillies shooting in the backyard.
No.
It was dumbasses in the middle of intersections just unloading clips because it's New Year's Eve. There was an apartment building that got shot up. There was like just chaos.
Shoot. Yeah, that's just stupid. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Indianapolis is pretty bad when it comes to crime, and of course, which we'll probably get into more in the politics sections tomorrow night on the show. But I know that the Supreme Court ordered, Trump to pull back the National Guard from a lot of these cities. But Trump even then hinted at potentially, even I think Kavanaugh even suggested in his opinion that would be allowed under the Insurrection Act, though. So again, it's kind of that may be coming down the pipe real quick. But again, these National Guard, and you can look at the data on this too. I think that they have a record decrease in the amount of homicides in these cities and states. So it was working, guys. But I disagree with the Supreme Court on this one. I think it should be completely allowed because if these states ain't going to do it, someone else needs to, because they weren't going to call them in.
Well, we got to get to a point to where it's not using military force against the citizens, but against the criminals that are, And right now the Democrats want to say, oh, the military is being used against you.
He's a dictator. He's trying to round up civilians and citizens. Yeah. Stop it. But anyway, that's another song. We'll probably get into that tomorrow night because I think that is one of the topics I want to hit because obviously it was in the news and stuff like that. So, but Mike said, please, Paquise, I think he meant please, don't drink and drive. Absolutely. December 26th, my 6th grade homeroom teacher, Mr. I hope I pronounced this right. Butcher? I don't know. Pronounced Booer. Oh, I didn't read on. Okay. Was killed by a drunk driver, a great man who loved his students. Yeah, that's terrible to hear. Another teacher of mine, Mr. Winkle, survived, but in ICU, still to my knowledge. Another drunk driver? Dang.
Yeah, he was terrible. In a car.
Okay.
So my friend who has the kitties, she actually taught him yoga. I think she said he was one of her oldest students, but he actually learned how to do yoga with Jenny in
Nice.
his elder years.
You're never too late to start changing your life and eating right, exercising. Shoot, I mean, you see some of these, like, there's an old, I can't remember the guy's name. There's an old actor now, but like he was posting pictures of him with his guns that he'd worked on. I was like, dude, you're not too old. I mean, you might have to take it slow, but you know, it's we all have to, especially starting out. And even I'm not
once you see how much better you feel, you'll want to. I want to make it to where that's what I'm addicted to.
And I was. For a long time. When I lost 100 pounds at one point, I put on quite a bit back, but at the same time, you get addicted to how good you feel, and it almost when you miss a day outside of your normal days off from the gym or whatever, you ache and want to get back in there because you know what it does for you, and knowing that, and I've fallen off the wagon, and I've got to get back on it. But preaching to the choir.
Yep.
Mike said, "Be smart." Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Read it.
Mike just said, "Be smart, get a sober driver." Me, Boer was 88. He and the other teacher were together going, okay, I got you. Be a sober. Would you mean you be the sober driver? Me? Is that what you meant?
I think he meant Mr.
Oh, Mr. Boer. Got you. Yeah, fat fingers, little text. I get it. I do the same thing too with my phone, you know. But anyway, absolutely though. Yeah, be smart about it, especially around the holiday. Well, every time, but I know New Year's is kind of
around the holidays, especially. Yeah.
Yes, especially, but you know what I mean. But yeah, no doubt about it. So I guess it's a little bit of a sour note, but I guess it's probably a good time to end the show. About 2.5 hours in. I don't feel like these probably will be as long as the normal podcast anyway, because
this was just something to get on and kind of talk, man, and see how because we don't see each other on a regular basis like we used to. But you know, instead of having a formatted thing, just get on shit, shoot the shit.
Yeah, because the podcast does feel a bit formatted, and you know, it's almost got it's not like a business per se, but it's like, you know, we're trying to get through topics and stuff like that for the actual show. But so this is something we'll do for fun, and I do hope we can do these more often, even if we can't get the other ones to join us. Sometimes this is mostly that's why that's why the intro also says starring us, and then it says featuring Matt and Aaron. So it's like we hope they'll show up. We love them when they do, but for the most part, we're the ones who started this, and we'll probably be the most committed to it in the long haul.
And we will be trying to do something to where we're just gaming and having fun.
We're trying to figure out the logistics. We've been saying that for a year. I remember last year we talked about we're doing it now because I want to, because a lot of times we'll just play games on the weekends anyway. Why can't we record it or live do it?
My setup is growing here. Miranda, my loving wife, bought me a fucking cooling fan for my laptop, and it lights up and shit. It's actually really nice. Next time you come over, I'm gonna have to make sure my room and our little kinky stuff is put aside so you'll see it. But so you can see my setup.
You cut out
that I have right
that's
now.
Fine.
Yeah,
you're good.
But,
your little something. But anyhow,
yeah. But so you can see the setup that I have now. But this little laptop thing she got me, like legitimately, this fan. I know you guys can't hear it, and it's not super loud, but that's
good.
The cold air that is blowing out of this thing right now, it's really fucking cold.
Well, that's good that it's quiet. Otherwise, it would disrupt your stream or whatever. So that's
it is super fucking quiet, and it's got like 8 fans on this fucking thing.
Dope, sweet. But yeah, I mean, and if we could just figure out like the Discord and all, I mean, because we got other friends like, you know, Matt, Aaron, and Slothy. They're on Discord with us.
There's a bunch of
there are things we could do in stream. We just got to get all the logistics figured out. I'm just used to this platform more than I am the others. I just got to learn and read up and figure out how to do it all. And we'll definitely do it. So we'd like to do that. I'd like to maybe try to figure out some watch alongs again. We got to figure out the logistics there because we can't, at least on YouTube. I don't know about Rumble. Can you actually show what you're watching on any of that stuff, or is that more
There's
YouTube problem?
They so like
show clips and whatever.
But we do clips. Oh, okay. But like a full show of something copyrighted would be my concern.
On one of Burning Bright's shows, the narrative, it's the story hour. They usually show like a 20-minute clip of whatever movie they're going to talk about or whatever. But I don't think that one's on Rumble or on YouTube. So yeah, on Rumble we can show whatever we want.
Yeah, well, I mean, and there's been times I've gotten like I remember our stream got flat out shut down on YouTube. That one night we showed like the night after Bill Maher had dinner with Trump and he did a whole monologue. We showed the whole thing in its entirety on YouTube and YouTube shut it down because I think Slara was in the chat and she said it cut out for her. Luckily that was the end of the show, no big deal. But so there's certain things I know YouTube won't allow you to share at least in its entirety.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe
clips. But
maybe how many people do we have on YouTube right now watching? Anything?
Well, it's kind of hard to
Other than
tell
Mike?
right now. Right now it only says we have like 11 people watching right now. I don't know, but
Well, then
but then sometimes we'll get off. It'll be more than that on across multiple platforms. But
maybe on these ones you only put clips on YouTube on like this series, and we just do Rumble and X.
For a watch along, for sure, I could definitely see like a Rumble thing, maybe only if that's the case. Game stream, we could do what we want with that on YouTube. They don't care. But yeah, and these
which is also weird.
Talking. Yeah, I know. If we're just talking or showing stuff on the podcast, we can do on YouTube. But yeah, but the only reason I want to stay at least committed to YouTube to some respects is because we've got more subscribers there than we do Rumble right now. And I don't know how many of those actually watch all the time, but I know some people.
Well, you can always put clips.
Right. Yeah. Right. Edit it out.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Of this. Yeah. I just wouldn't want to show the whole video. But yeah, that's the other thing I got to look into. And even if we can't show it, a lot of like watch alongs you watch on YouTube is just the people's reactions, and like you can tell them where you're at, so they can kind of follow along. And if they're watching it live, they're watching it with you. But it's just we can't. I have to be careful with that because we couldn't show the video. Plus, whoever is like, say we share it the way we would do it, like on Discord, that audio will also get picked up. So like if I were to share it, somehow I'd have to figure out how to I'd have to do it differently or something. So we're like on my phone and maybe you share it or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure out how that'll work audio wise. So it's a whole process, but anyway, we'll sort it out eventually here. I got time. We'll do some research on it. We'll get it figured out. But anyway. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to get out of here tonight. It's been a good fun show for the first go around with this, and hopefully we'll do it again. Well, I think we got another one maybe come up toward the end of January. I think something like that for just a bonus pod. We still got the normal shows every Friday night, so for sure. I think this month it's every single Friday, and I think maybe even in February, maybe every single Friday. So if we're all good for that, yeah, we'll be doing that. And like Miranda said at the beginning of the show, follow us on Rumble. By the way, Rumble's a great platform. I know a lot of people don't use it right now as much as maybe they would YouTube because YouTube came first. But Rumble's got some great content, not just us, but some other good shows out there too that we highly recommend. All you got to do is I don't know if you can see who I follow. Or we follow on our Rumble page or not. I think you can.
That's so.
Follow a lot of them and whatnot. So there's definitely some good channels out there. But like I said, if you're following us for the first time, click the like, click subscribe. Don't forget to comment below and follow us on our X accounts at the bottom of the screen and in the description box below. And I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Actually, we're doing 2 nights back to back, and we'll be back for episode number 75. And we'll go over all the news that we missed during the Christmas holiday and this week and stuff like that. So, all right, guys. Until then, see you guys tomorrow night. Take care, and as always, God bless.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Yay. Woo.